What's up, guys? How you doing today? What's up, Shmoo? Aaron, how you guys doing? Guys, for those of you who queued up early, we're going to do a big bonus today. I gave everybody 500 points. Oh, crap. The bot didn't connect properly. Hang on. What's up, Isaac? How you doing, man? How are you liking Bellinus? Yeah, nobody got the points yet. I had to restart the bot. So guys, we threw out 500 points to those of you who queued up early because I appreciate you guys being here right at the start of the screen. No Kittyfoot, I think your name is fine. Oh, no. No. Oh, we could roll that one, maybe. Guess I could roll that one. Definitely roll that one. Nope. No, we roll that one. Swift. Nope. 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 Hell yeah. Cool. Oh, okay, so first of all, Ken, I really appreciate that. Second of all, have you ever seen the... Oh, man, it's so inappropriate. I can't share the link on stream, but there's a parody MasterCard commercial. I am going to have to drop that video. I can't drop the video in Discord. The file's too big. Damn, okay. Alright, so Ken, I just went off on this whole tangent because there's some content I know some of you guys would find hilarious. I have to figure out how to share it in Discord. But anyway, Ken, really appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Aaron, you're very welcome. What's up, Rosar? How you doing, man? I've got 3 LD5s, Kino, and I got 2 of them in February. I got 2 of them 2 days apart in February. Ooh, this is rolling nice. Just pop the speed right here, and this is a freaking monster. What's up, Daryl? How you doing? Come on, let me see that 16 speed. I'll take 22 crit rate also, but 16 speed is preferred. Ah! Rip. Alright. That's how you take an amazing rune and make it a so-so rune. Kino, I've got Van Cliff, Beelzebub, and Pontos. Rester, Molong is extremely good, man. Huge congratulations. I saved 8,000 stones and went for him, but I didn't get him. Daryl, that's awesome, bro. Really happy for you. Kino, I'll probably show the LDs later in the stream. But Daryl, man, thank you for the call. I meant to say that's awesome. I'm really happy that you've progress. Oh man, I think I like read your comment and Rester's at the same time. But Daryl, thank you very much for the comment. I appreciate that. And Rester, really happy for you for the Molong. That's what I was trying to say. I would go Vio, Will, Rester. You can do Vamp, but I would do Vio. Is that fast enough at 16? Maybe. Yeah, I wasn't real happy with this thumbnail, Fatal Error. I didn't have enough time, man. I got off of work at 6:10, And they take me longer than 20 minutes to do. It was too rushed. Nice, Rosar. That's awesome, man. Are you having fun with them? Eli, message me in Discord. I'm actually booked through May at the moment. But message me in Discord and we can see if we can set something up. Oh, that's awesome. First of all, that's awesome, Fatal Error, man. Really glad you liked it. And Daryl Johnson with the super chat. Daryl, man, thank you very much. Seriously appreciate that. I will do my best. I will do my best to keep up the good work. And thank you very much, man. Seriously appreciate it. I feel like I'm a little scatterbrained today, guys. I got like, I don't know, I got like 3.5 hours sleep last night, so I think I'm going to be a little scatterbrained. I feel like I'm bouncing around a little bit today. Vrozar, so I did a template a while back, and every stream got a little bit smaller. So, I mean, I do work off of a template. It takes me about half an hour working off a template. If I'm creating one from scratch, it takes me an hour, hour and a half. I'm not very strong with design, so it just takes me a while. But yeah, I tried using the templated one for a while with the Beelzebub, and literally every single stream got smaller, so I think people just got used to seeing the thumbnail. And I realized after a while that you just have to change it up. So dies a lot. Since I'm not actually in G1 right now, you might be passing me into G1. Man, I've been getting wrecked lately. But are you up to C3, bro? Are you up to C3? What's up, Vlad? How you doing, man? Yeah, I'll show you guys something ugly. I think it's still in my replays. No, I didn't, bro. What'd you get? All right, so look at what happened to me this morning. This is what happened to me this morning. So here we are at 1956. I'm at 1956. I lose this one. I lose this one, 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 this one. I dropped from 1956 to 1879 without a win, guys. It was so freaking brutal. It was like every fight was just resist, resist, proc, proc, resist, proc, resist, proc. I could not get anything to happen. That was a painful stretch there, guys. It's mana 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 mana. The Dark Sea King Emperor. But congratulations, Vlad. That's awesome, man. Is that like 2 in a month? To go from F3 to C1 in Arena. So, Keegnar, I would say you probably, these days, maybe 280, 290, depending on your defense and depending on your offense also. But yeah, I think you're probably going to need to have your booster somewhere around 280, 290 would be my guess. What's up, Garv? How you doing, man? Yeah, Zerath was on stream, right, Vlad? Stug, man, I was so irritated at the end of that. It was a good thing I ran out of wings. I probably would have dropped to Fighter 3 if there was no wings limit. I was getting so pissed off, seriously. Like, no matter what I did, my entire team would just get resisted and their entire team would go violent. It was brutal. .304 with speed lead or plus speed lead? Because I was talking about with no speed lead. So I figure you need to be somewhere between like 280, 290. Shiki becoming a channel member. Shiki, thank you very much for becoming a channel member. Seriously appreciate that, Shiki. First of all, make sure you message me in Discord. As a channel member, you get access to some additional benefits in Discord. We have some supporters-only channels. We do a members-only stream once a month. We do some members-only drawings. So make sure you message me in Discord, Shiki, so I can give you access to that. And then the other thing is, it's really funny because one of my best friends for a lot of years, his nickname is Shiki. So I wonder where your name came from, but yeah, his name's Shiki. Andre, so here's the Ryu. Yeah, so Keegnar, the additional benefits that are provided for me mostly have to do with sneak previews on videos and members-only streams. But Hawkfrost is a member, and I've heard he does some other additional benefits, things that I can't advertise on YouTube. Might have something to do with feet, I don't know, but... Dolphins, Dolphin, I do remember, man, but no way. You can't have that. There's no way, man. No way. That would suck so much. So Andre, here's the thing with Ryu. If you see, my Ryu is going first, so the crit damage really doesn't make any difference because there's no setup. There's no defense break over there, like... And I use him on siege defense without an attack booster as well, so unless you're set up, then the crit damage doesn't matter as much. But the other thing is, I actually just did a video talking about this. So I'm going to drop that video link in chat because it's a long answer. But the short version of it is, I think people significantly underrate the value of crit rate, accuracy, and resistance runes. So here is a link to that video. Check it out because I think it's one of the more important videos I've done. Vrozar says, can I have my Bernard at 319 or Kabila at 330 for Arena with the same Swift set? Which one is better? Vrozar, so you answered it yourself in the second part. You said considering that Bernard gives speed buff. The question is, does it matter? So it's all about speed tuning. If you don't need the speed buff, then Kabila's probably better. But if you do need the speed buff, then Bernard is better. What's up, Stug, by the way? I'm not sure if I said hello. Mediocre says, I run Light Bison at plus 178 with Fey lead and no issues. Yeah, Mediocre, I mean, the thing is, speed is only one of many factors, so it's not possible to really say, like, if you hit this speed, you will be C1. Like I said, it depends on your comp, it depends on your defense. So just as kind of a general guideline, yeah, you're going to want to be somewhere around, like, 280, 290, but that's a general guideline. So Pepina, Jemire is a good Oki counter because Jemire cannot have his skill 3 reset, and it cleanses as well as resetting your skills back. So what you do in RTA is you run the Jemire as the fastest unit on your team, and that way he can still be CC'd, so he's not a perfect Oki counter, but if he doesn't get CC'd, then even if the enemy team resets your team, you can use the Jemire to basically reset your skills back and then cleanse whatever CC has been applied to your team. What's up, Arturiosis? How you doing, man? Yeah, I really should have paid attention to what team I was fighting. This team does not play well into Junos. Yeah, so the last turn is when you're running like a Tableau Jemire. No, Dolphins, I just haven't done Arena in a couple of weeks, for the most part. I mean, there's really no reason for me to do Arena, so generally I only do it if we're like on stream and I just am throwing up some content while I'm waiting for people to find the stream. Vlad, no, I'm doing reapps for AJZero today. Keegnar, at the end of the day, runes are still the most important thing. Monsters are the second most important thing, but artifacts now do make a real difference. Like, when they first came in, everybody freaked out over them, and I was like, yeah, artifacts aren't going to make that big of a difference. And I don't really think they did, but over time, they've started to make more of a difference. So, I mean, if I had to give an allocation, I would say it's like 45% runes, 35% monsters, 20% artifacts. That's not mathematically done. It's just kind of off the top of my head, but that's about where I'd put it. Like, runes are still, at the end of the day, the runes matter most. And then, like, if you've got OPLDs or something like that. But yeah, the artifacts have started to make a real difference. Especially on monsters like Oki or the Oracles, where the artifacts do the additional damage by X. The other thing is accuracy on artifacts. I feel like it's kind of broken because it's made it... it's shifted our ability to ruin monsters. If you've got 20 or 30 accuracy, like my Ciara in RTA. Let me show you my RTA Ciara. So this is 21 accuracy on my slot 2 artifact, or 21 accuracy on my bomb. So if you look at my Ciara, this is 114% efficiency rune set. It's by far and away my best set. By far and away the best set I've made anywhere. But 64 accuracy with that artifact gives me a perfect 85 accuracy. Now, if I did not have that artifact, I probably could not have made a set this good, because finding accuracy on runes is really difficult. So that is one way in which artifacts have really impacted the game, is by easing up the runing requirements themselves. So it makes it that you can put together more powerful rune sets. Do I have a sign-up list for that? So, Vlad, not a specific sign-up list for right now. Just message me in Discord. I am currently booked out till May. And at some point soon, I may have to switch it to channel members only because I'm booking out so far in advance. But for right now, I am just doing it for anybody who requests it and just booking them. But I would suggest getting on the list soon, because if I keep staying booked out 2 or 3 months, I'll probably have to start limiting it a little bit more. Yeah, Vrozar, I know, I can only imagine how painful it was, but at the same time, I can only imagine how amazing that summoning session had to be to watch. Like, that was one of the most epic summoning sessions ever. Joey, I'm going to drop a link for you into chat for Discord. Here you go. By the way, Papa Panda, are you still here? I don't know if we had the points given out for the Super Chat or for the membership, so I think we owe everybody 275 points. Do I have a speed tuning issue here? No, we're good. Okay. Oh, bro. Seriously, man. It was crazy. How many devils did you actually have saved, Rosar? How did you have... well, I guess you had Monsters to Devil before. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, there were some really good ones in there, Arteriosis. He got Shizuka. He got... Oh, man. It's actually a blur now. Dolphin, my best stat is slow. She's like, she's plus 212. And she's also fully unskilled, guys. No skill ups. Yeah, I was just playing, guys. I'm actually pretty happy with my best stat speed. She could definitely be faster. My slot 6 is suck. I think she's only like 28 speed on the 6. Actually, come to think of it, I think she could be a lot faster. Yeah, I have a 32 speed rune there. There you go. She could be plus 215. Or, yeah, she could be plus 215. No, Kigner, we're just beginning, man. We're just beginning. Vrozar, I can't remember. I think I am not, because we're doing the giveaway stream tomorrow. Yeah, I think I can't remember. I put I think it's next month. I think I have it on the stream for next month. If I'm remembering correctly, does TOA reset tomorrow or Sunday? Because I can't remember. It should reset on the 14th. So TOA resets on Sunday. And since I'm already streaming today and tomorrow, I'm probably not streaming Sunday. I think that's what it was. What's up, Kevin? How you doing, man? Yeah, I was thinking of trying to do some TOA hell, but man, this month's rotation is such a pain in the ass. It doesn't seem worth it to spend that much time just for like a scroll. Andre, so this is not arena, this is just rivals. So I use the Lapis because she has skill 1 AoE, and then I can pull her with the team ups with the Rauk, so it's just faster to do the rivals. I don't actually use her in like my arena team, I just use her for the rivals. Oh, nice, Kevin. What kind of buffet? Lapis is a really underrated unit, guys. Just so you know. Lapis is a really underrated unit. Give her a good set, man, and she does some legit damage. She also has attack bar decrease on her skill 1, so it's AoE attack bar reduction. Then she's got a defense break, more attack bar reduction. I think everybody kind of overlooks Lapis because you get her for free when you're starting the game, but she is actually a really good monster. If you run something like Lapis plus Iris, then you use the Iris to... use the Iris to strip. Well, Arteriosis, I'm also fighting rivals right now. They're level 35 with no defense, so of course she's hitting harder. Yeah, so actually, the only reason the homunculus is not in here is because I was too lazy. When I set this preset, I was actually using... well, no, I think my homie's got worse runes, doesn't he? No, he's not bad, yeah, so he should be replacing... So I was using Fire Homunculus for a while, which is why I had the Lapis in there. Wait a second. Is he too fast? Maybe he's too fast. That's what it is. No, speed's fine. Okay. Yeah, I think I just never bothered to change the quick set. Xerix, that actually happened to me, man. There's a few people who are building some absolutely bonkers rage Samants right now, and they do some major damage. What's up, Brent? Glad you're able to make the stream, bro. So Shadow Plays, first of all, congrats on the Rocky, man. Really good monster. You're going to build her based on how you use her for the most part. So if you use her, like I use her right here for this arena team. And I've just got her. She should actually have more fight runes. But for these purposes, she does fine. So if you're using her in arena, ideally you want her on triple fight with attack, crit damage, attack. And you pair her with a Leo. If you're using her in RTA, she's usually going to be on speed, crit damage, HP, or speed, crit damage, attack. If you're using her in like just Guild War, then you're probably going to put her, same thing, speed, crit damage, attack, or HP, depending on who you're using her with. I usually want to pair her with a defense breaker and an attack bar booster, and then either Fatal or Rage is fine. You could also put her on Violent, but honestly I don't feel like she needs Violent. So Kevin, I wouldn't say Sigmarus is necessary, but he is certainly going to be easier. What's up, Velez, man? Shout out to Holland, and glad you're able to make the stream. 64 accuracy, actually, Ethan. Yeah, you got it, Shadow. Whoa, is he missing runes? That was like 0 damage. Maybe he's missing a rune. Yeah, I don't have Alicia. No? Oh, I think yeah, I switched out a couple of runes though. His attack's really low. Ethan, so I almost never use Tiana, and she's not skilled up. But yeah, I mean, you can definitely build her that way. Mine is too slow to use that often. Right now she's like 270-ish, somewhere around there. Oh, grats, Arteriosis. Dupe Fang all the way, man. I would definitely skill a second Fang. Yeah, no, Alicia is really good for arena offense. I just don't have her, but she is really good on AO. Maliwusa, Vigor, that I don't know the best team to fit these monsters in. Andre, I mean, that's a really involved answer, but the short version, man, honestly, is practice against your guildmates, or make the same defenses that you're seeing yourself, and just test them. So, like, because it's hard because I don't know, like, your entire box, right? But, for example, Vigor works amazingly with Tyrannus and Veligul. He works amazingly with Commune and Skogul. He works amazingly with a lot of stuff. And, so, yeah, it's just one of those things, like, it's not something I can really give you a direct answer on stream, but the best thing I can answer for you is just test. Like, go against your guildmates and just start testing out different comps until you find one that's working really well for you. Yeah, so Keegnar, I actually use Bombers against KBS, the Commune Vigor Skogul. Just make sure that your bombers are have enough HP that they can handle a Skogel Rock in case he procs. Rosar, you're probably going to need a speed lead and a swift Ileana. Otherwise, that's, you know, you run the risk of it being Lucianed. But, yeah, I mean, it seems like it would be pretty good. Here comes the bug, guys. Oh, wait, we actually got him that time. It's a miracle. What's up, Pro X? How you doing, man? Yeah, so Ethan, Kali works amazingly with Odin. So if you don't have a lot of Nat 5s, you can change this out for... the thing is, you've got to speed tune it, so it is a little bit rune intensive. Because you're going to need really fast, high damage dealing sets on both the Kali and the Odin. But you can do something like this. And then just replace the Ciara with whatever speed lead you have, and replace the Bastet with whatever attack bar booster you use. So you could do like, and I don't have them ruined so I can't demonstrate it, but you could do like Shimite and Megan here. Or you could do... well, like I said, Samant and Megan, whatever speed lead you have, and then some attack bar booster. And then basically the way it works is Odin's going to get 3 stacks from his will runes plus the attack bar booster, right? And then the Kali is going to come out, and she's going to kill something. And then when the Kali kills something, Odin gets 2 more stacks, so that gives him his 5. So now we do this. And then your Odin does this, and it's GG. So that's the Odin offense that I would recommend. Carlos, it went really good, man. I was seriously like 15 to 18 hours a day, 7 days a week in February, but it went really well, man. We actually rolled out on... Do I have a 33 lead in here? Let's just use this, but with some off. We actually rolled out on Monday the 1st, and things went as smoothly as we possibly could have hoped. So I appreciate you asking, man. Thank you. Steven, I did not summon. Usually I start the summons about an hour into stream. I like to give people an opportunity to find the stream first. So we'll actually be starting the summons in probably the next 10 minutes or so. What's up, Aiden? How you doing, man? Chromatic, you have a dupe hair tie. Oh, I just got nauseous, guys. I think I might have to end the stream. Chromatic just made me want to cry. Yeah, bro, you will definitely find use for him. Hertite is one of the top 10 LD5s in the game. So you could just build 2 of them for siege offense and siege defense and just have 2 broken offenses and defenses. Or you could put one in a PvE build and use it in the rifts, and then you could use the second one for siege offense, defense. Or you could just randomly log into streams and make people cry. It's your choice. Any of those work. No, I'm just playing, man. Seriously, though, huge grats. I mean, like I said, he's just absolutely amazing. I'm really jealous. So Vrozar, I actually like Shushu more. I built Shushu and I did not build Lulu, but Lulu is the one that's meta, and since I haven't tested Lulu that much, it's kind of hard for me to, I guess, give a direct comparison, but I do feel like Shushu is the better one. Ethan, just as fast as you can get, man. There's always going to be someone faster, so you really just make it as fast as you can. What's up, NG? How you doing, man? You are on time today. Ooh, those stuns hurt. Never mind. Stun didn't matter. In the case I build KVS, is it worth to build Vigor with crit damage slot 4? Andre, if you can do him with like... Yeah, this is just Lucian food. If you can do him with like 70-ish crit rate, and you can still get him up around 35-40k HP, then I would do crit damage. Otherwise, I would just do a crit rate slot 4, honestly. What's up, Gabriel? How you doing? I'm doing very well. Full Nemesis. We got the aerial, though. It's all good. Yeah, but the speed tuning matters. So the faster your booster is, the faster the supports have to be with it also. Don't forget that part. So here's a little trick, guys. If you see a Leo out there, just run your Megan and double Nemesis Will. What's going to happen is the Leo's going to hit my Megan. So you do Megan plus 3 non-water units. Leo hits Megan, procs the Nemesis, and then we cut. What's up, Andrew? How you doing, man? I just saw that question. I'm not sure if I saw anything else. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. That's fine. Hey, Gabriel, I'm doing well. How about yourself? Yeah, you can use swap to do speed tuning for sure. Pulled a Jupe Chandra? Yeah, Dolphins, I would feed a Jupe Chandra. Oh, come on, man. Don't resist me. That'll work. There's no reason to keep a dupe Hathor either, and that's not even me hating on Hathor, that's just reality. She's an RTA monster, and you can't use 2 of the same. So Keegnar, okay, yeah, you said football. I do like American football. I'm not a huge soccer fan, though. Alright, so AJ, I think we've got a good crowd right now. I think we're about ready to start your summons. If you want to DM me your login info, I don't know if I still have it or not. So Carlos, you can do Shield Will any. So if you haven't changed it, I've got it, Aaron. Don't worry. So Carlos, you can do Shield Will +1. So I do a lot of Shield Will monsters. You do like Shield Will Energy, Shield Will Accuracy. And the other thing is, if you're doing a set, comp, then you only need 1 shield set on the team, right? So for example, let's say you're doing 2 bombers plus a Fran. You could do like a Shield Will Fran, and then you put both of your bombers in like Will something, like Will Energy Blade or whatever. So that's how you use all those extra sets, is you basically just put them all with Shield and Will runes. Gee, Dolphins likes the Dolphins. Who would have ever guessed? By the way, Dolphins, so when do you get your COVID test, man? We got pulled off. So Vlad, I think it's $99.99 Amazon coins or something, but it's $82 if you buy $100 for the pack. Oh yeah, or if you're in a state where they have sales tax. Fortunately, my state does not, but if your state has sales tax, then you'll have to pay the tax on it as well. But it's basically 10,000 coins. So my team, I really don't have a team. I actually, when I grew up in Vegas. And in Vegas, we did not have a football team at the time. So I wound up just kind of watching like whatever random teams. And I became more like, I was usually more a fan of players than of teams. So I was a huge Peyton Manning fan for many years. Right now, I really love watching Deshaun Watson play. I also really love watching Mahomes play. So I'd say those are probably my two top players at the moment. But I haven't had time to watch much football the last few years either. Yeah, Dolphins, I don't think there's any way, man. There's no way you could have it that quickly. I think hopefully you just have like a flu, or hopefully you have nothing, man. Hopefully it's just a bad day. So Ken, if you message me in Discord, bro, there are some ways that you can, Ken, do me a favor, just message me in Discord and I'll talk to you about how you can get access to Amazon coins in Canada. Ooh, that one will probably outspeed me, huh? So let's do this. Alright guys, so I think this is it. We're ready to log on and start the summons now. Before we start the summons, first off, do I have any mods on stream? Because I think we owe people some points. Oh, okay guys, never mind. I'm sorry. Aaron, I forgot. Aaron is running TOA to get the scroll, so we're going to give him a couple more minutes. Aaron, go ahead and finish off your last 2 levels. We'll give you a couple more minutes. Okay, Papa Panda, we owe people 275 points for a super chat and for a new member. If you wouldn't mind giving them, let's give everybody on stream 275, and then guys, we'll do some betting on the summons. So we've got 40 likes right now. If you guys are enjoying the content, please slap that like button, man. It helps out the creators a lot. It'll help us get a bigger stream. The bigger stream we have, the more chat we have to interact with. And then along those lines, I like to say I'm not above buying your love. So if we can get to 75 likes in the next couple of minutes, we'll do an extra 200 bonus points for everybody on stream, so you guys have a little bit more to bet with on the summons. What do I think about Lamar Jackson for the Ravens? I'll be honest, I haven't seen Lamar Jackson play yet, so I don't really have much of an opinion on him. I know his numbers were great, but I really don't have much of an opinion on him. Or any opinion, actually. Aaron, do you want to give them a count on the scrolls? So Keegnar, basically you get between 50 and 110 points an hour for chilling on stream. So the way it works is just for being here, you get 50 points an hour. And then if you're a channel regular, which means once you've got 50 total hours on stream, you get an extra 20 bonus points an hour. Channel members get some bonus points, and then if you're active in chat, you get an extra 20 bonus points. So you get between 50 and 110 an hour. But then I also just give out a ton of random points throughout the streams, usually as like a thank you to people who queue up early. Like the people who were here at the start of the stream tonight, I gave them all 500 bonus points. And then we do like a lot of betting and stuff where you can get more points. So it builds up pretty quick. Our top people in the stream have over 100,000 points. Anytime there's a super chat or a new channel member, we give everybody on stream points as well. Things like that. And then tomorrow there is going to be a big giveaway, guys. I am giving away $150 in immemorial packs tomorrow throughout. We're doing a massive summoning session for Shmoo. We're going to be summoning... I think he said we've got over 70 LDs in addition to all the other scrolls, so it's going to be a huge summoning session. And then we're going to be giving away $150 worth of packs throughout the entire stream, so you guys definitely want to check out tomorrow's stream if you can. What I'll actually be doing is giving away immemorial packs and then logging into your account and using those, whatever we get from the packs on your account, and giving you an idea of where you should be using them. And so you will definitely want to have points for that stream because a lot of those packs are going to be given away through drawings. Hey Hypna, I thought I was doing Rivals. I didn't even realize. No, I'm just playing. I'm hidden on Discord. I greatly appreciate the progression video. Oh, okay, hidden. Yeah. Brand new to the game. Tomorrow is 1:30 Rooster, 1:30 global server time. It is 7:30 in the global server right now, so it's 6 hours, whatever time zone you're in, it's 6 hours before it is right now. And it's probably going to be a very long stream because it's a huge summoning session plus the giveaways, so I expect it to be a very long stream. Which means tonight's stream will be a little bit faster, actually. We're probably going to wrap the stream as soon as the summons are done, but then tomorrow it's going to be a really long one, I'm sure. What's up, Count? How you doing, man? Hidden, I saw your first message. I did not see the second. Ooh, what happened here? Did I get cut or did I just... yeah, I think I got cut, right? Can I win this? Has Perna resurrected yet? That's going to be the key. Okay, perfect. We got this. That was close. Aaron, man, no rush, man. No rush. We've got this fantastic non-rush arena content going on. I'm sure everybody is loving non-rush arena. Actually, yeah, why don't we go do some runes? You guys have got to be bored of just watching me farm arena right now. Let's go through some runes. I think I actually have a few good ones that'll be interesting to check out. And while I'm doing this, I guess I could be running some auto farm. Maybe we can drop like something good from here. Count, so I would feed the Duke Savannah because she cannot be used without skill ups. I mean, she's bad without skill ups. And then as far as the comparison between Kaki and... so you asked if Fuki is better than Kaki. I don't think Fuki is better than Kaki because I don't think Fuki is that great. But I do think Kinky is better than Kaki. Then again, I think Kinky was better than Kaki before the nerf also. I think Kinky is the best of them. Aso bringing the Togos. Nice, man. Velez, excuse me, Velez, becoming a channel member. Thank you very much for becoming a channel member, Velez. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. And do me a favor, Velez, message me in Discord because as a channel member, you get access to some supporters-only channels in Discord. We do some sneak previews on videos, some members-only streams, things like that. So make sure you message me in Discord so I can give you access to that. I'll give you the role, the flag right after stream. So Gaming said a beginning friendly NB12 team, something to put resources into while I farm GB12. So Gaming, man, I gotta tell you, I don't do a whole lot of early game stuff. Off the top of my head, without twins, I would really have to look at your box. I don't think I can just answer that one off the top of my head. What I would suggest is both Sean B and Jubagel do a lot of early game content, and they both have beginner series guides going right now. So I would check their channels for an NB12 team. I'd love to give you one, but I don't want to give you something that's going to fail, and off the top of my head, I just don't have an early game team that I can give you. But yeah, I would check Sean B and Jubagel's channels for the early game NB12 teams, because I know they both have videos on it. 3 Lawrence, 2 Franz. Yeah, Hotshot. Don't send him over to that video, man. Don't send him over to that video. How I Met Your Mother fan. I actually love How I Met Your Mother, and I can't believe I deciphered that, by the way. Like, I really can't believe I deciphered that. But where did you gather that from, Gabriel? Or were you just not talking to me? Did I get the rewards for pre-register the news? No, I didn't pre-register Shadow Plays. I probably won't play it. Lapis, Fran, Route, Crow, and Lucian. I don't know if you could pull off a Lucian. Like, he's very, very early game. I don't know if Lucian would work there, but the Lapis, Fran, Crow would work, probably with a Lauren or something. Just something with more multi-skill 1 multi-hits. Or maybe a Colleen, maybe a second sustain, something like that. Oh, nice, Nick. Jean, my favorite monster... could be Fang, could be... I mean, I have favorite monsters in different areas of the game. So Fang, Tyrannus, Vela is my favorite guild team. And actually, lately, since I pulled the Van Cliff, Hyane, Thrain, Van Cliff is also a really fun team for me. What's up, by the way, LaWild? How you doing, man? I didn't say hello earlier, but yeah, how you doing, LaWild? For those of you, I think we had a few people just jump into stream, by the way. For those of you who just jumped in, just so you know, Aaron is farming up to the end of TOA 100 right now, and we'll be jumping over to start his summons once he's finished 100. It's not a huge session, so we'll still have plenty of time for it. A 2A Lucian. I am pretty confident when I say that a 2A Lucian is not coming. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that a 2A Lucian is not coming. Awesome, Wildman. You know how much we'd love to have you, bro. Seriously. It'd be fun to have you. Crap, what was I about to do? I was literally about to do something. Like, I backed out of that screen for a reason. Hey, Crystal, how you doing? Yeah, Brozar, for 2A... Well, first of all... Lushar, I almost called you Lucian. Well, actually, I called you Lushar. So, Vrozar and Lucian, that is Lushar. I think that's what I'm going to start calling you from now on, actually. You're Lushar. But yeah, so, if Lucian came, so I'm pretty sure that Lucian needs a Mrs. Lucian for that. I'm just saying. Oh, legendary. Got it, Gabriel. Yeah, man. Okay. Okay, you still got to give me credit. So I've never seen the acronym How I Met Your Mother, and for me to pull that out of thin air, I'm like still really proud of myself, bro. Also, somebody asked earlier how old I was. I missed that question. I am 42, and so old is the correct word there, unfortunately. Hence the Zennial Gamer, because that's what a Zennial is. It's a small generation. We're people who grew up in a 5-year span. Tardis, I do not use my Mantura. I still think he's a good monster. I just have so many Nat 5s, I have better options, but he is a good monster. Oh, man. So we had some sort of... oh, this is crap. Alright, let's just go through this quick then. Let's do this and... this. Yeah, rub it in some more, Arteriosis. It's still, in my head, I still can't believe it. I still, like, in my brain, I'm still 25, or probably 30. I'll probably always be 30. That's, like, the best age you can ever be. At 30, you're old enough to be making money and old enough to get respect, but young enough that you can still drink all night, every night, and be out partying and never need sleep and all that crap. Like, you've got all the energy. It's the best combination of, like, energy, experience, and everything. 30 is the perfect age. But yeah, so in my head, I'm still 30. Like, every time I look in the mirror, I'm like, who's that old dude, and how does he get in my mirror? 20, I mean, honestly, anywhere from, like, your late 20s to your early 30s. Like, 26 to 33 is just a good stretch all the way through. But 30 in particular is awesome. It's just like I said, it's just that perfect mix. 24 and feeling old already. To be fair, in a pandemic world, I think everybody feels a little bit older. So Crystal, Fire Panda. I mean, I gotta be honest, I've never really used him much, but I would probably do something like speed, crit rate, defense, depending on your stage of game. Thank you, Meeseeks. 41.5. I feel so much better now. Until 5 years ago, I always looked about 15 years younger than my age, too. So, So my ex, she's 34 now, but when we were together, like I was in my, when we got together, I was 31 and she was 23. Or no, I was 32, she was 24, something like that. But people used to think we were about the same age. It used to drive her nuts. So Hotshot, I definitely wake up with the pains every day, but I still never really slept all that much. Like, most of my life, I only slept 4 hours a night. And the last couple of years in particular, like, yeah, since I hit 40, it's like I'm struggling even on 5 hours a night now. What's up, Jason? How you doing? 30 for everyone, but 21 for you. Yeah, Tariq, you just like the 21 because that's how old you are, though. You'll like 30 more. Like, when I was 21, I thought 21 was a better age. But once you turn 30, there's no doubt you'll like 30 more. Because all the people that give you shit for being young when you're 21, they're all about 30 right now. Speed roll scale with your age. Alright, in that case, I'm cool with being 90. Xerix, I don't know, man. Well, actually, I do know. Honestly, it's just like, you train your body to it. Because I've always struggled to go to sleep. My mind is too active, and so I used to, like, when I was a teenager or in my 20s, I used to oversleep for everything, and so I was like, okay, if I can't go to sleep, then I may as well just learn to sleep less, and I just trained my body to it, and you get used to it after a while. And then it's nice because it's like you get to live more life, right? Like, instead of sleeping a third of my life, I sleep a sixth of my life. Even though I know that's incredibly unhealthy and there's a sleep deficit and all that crap, I'm gonna stand by my story. Ooh, that went up. 90 speed rune. Yeah, Aaron. I would become a turn 1 player. If I had 90 speed runes, I would become a turn 1 player. That's what it would take for me to want to be turn 1. Min-maxing IRL. Yeah, so Xerix, I mean, I struggle if it's under 4 hours, though. I do struggle under 4 hours. I can just Lucian that one, right? And then I can probably just do that there. So Papa Panda, that's the other reason that I sleep less, because both of my wives slept a lot, and so but that was like my time to myself. So that's the other big thing. Like, I always wanted to have my time to myself, and so I would just, I got into the habit of sleeping a little bit less, so I'd get those, like, I'd go to bed a couple hours after them and wake up a couple hours before them, and I'd get a little bit of extra time on each side. Ha ha, Sierra, happened to both of us. No, don't provoke me! Bad Recon. Bad Recon. Whoa, what the? What just happened there? That was very uncool. No, PMO, I've had 2 wives, not at the same time. Not at the same time. So Xerix, I am actually just not gonna say how I just read your comment right there. No, Seth has to move first in that team. Wow, what was I thinking right there? Why did I just try and Lucian a Theomars? Yeah, what was I thinking? Seriously. What? Yeah. Guys, wow, that was just idiotic. Don't kill her. Don't kill her. No, don't proc. Stop it. I really probably deserve to lose this one. Vertihile and Tricaro have higher requirements for PC10 or DB12. Gabriel, probably for the PC10. It has lower, yeah, it has higher requirements for PC10. Ortario says it doesn't matter if he S1s. All he has to do is land one dot so the Melius can multiply it. So Crystal, the next stream is going to be tomorrow. I'm going to be giving away $150 worth of immemorial packs on tomorrow's stream, so you'll definitely want to try and catch that one. And you'll want to make sure you try and get as many points as you can on today's stream, because a lot of those entries for the packs tomorrow are going to be from points. So Aaron, did you finish 100? Are we ready for me to jump on? Oh, I just saw you say almost done. Okay. So we'll do a little bit more rune cleanup, and then autoing boss now. 3 more minutes. Okay. All right, guys. So we'll be starting the summons in about 5 minutes, I guess. As soon as Aaron's done with TOA 100. So Diego, that literally just answered your question. Oh, man, you're ugly. You know what? I might roll that one. It's Fatal, so I can get away with no speed on Fatal. Oops. So Nick, no. We're the guild that we're in right now. It's it farms Monday through Thursday, but then we push and we'll finish G3 at the end of the week. It's actually, so our first siege, because we were still transitioning all the members over, so our first siege we did lose because we didn't have all of our members yet. And we dropped to like rank 400, which was just so unfair because we took the map in like 3 hours. So hopefully we move up a lot. Oh, what just happened? Yeah, why am I still rolling that crap? Oh, that's nice. That's a re-up, okay. Thank you, Dolphins. Rooting for the horrible... Or are you talking about the last rune? I thought you were saying, like, let's get some horrible rolls on this, Oh, well, yeah, the crit damage and attack are low, but it doesn't matter because the crit damage gets gemmed off, and the attack at least is grindable, so if it triple rolls speed, I'll be stoked. So Nick, we have restructured, so our G3 guild right now has a waiting list. What we did is we actually merged up. So we merged with, in the last Siege season, we finished rank 44, and we merged with a guild that finished like rank 40, just above us. And that became our main guild. Aces of War is now a G2 guild. Kings of War is going to be now high G1, and Jokers of War is going to be high C3, low G1. What's up, Beelfire? How you doing? So Lester says, what monsters are ruined with Destroy, Focus, Destroy, and Endure? So, Xingzhe and Fang are good monsters on Destroy. Triana, Harmonia would be good monsters on Endure. But generally speaking, I'm just rolling these monsters for like 222 sets, or these runes. So it's like you do, you can do like Shield Will plus anything. So you do Shield Will, Destroy, Shield Will, Endure if you have good offsets to make the extra stats. That's just for siege depth. It's not, you know, those runes will never really be used in RTA. Just for siege depth. I might save that as a reapp target. I have so little to spare. That's kind of garbage, and that's... Yeah, that's rollable. Okay. Hey, congratulations, Crystal. That's awesome. Yeah, Shadow. Camilla is also another good one on Destroy. Hypna, yeah, Destroy runes do stack. Yeah, Dolphins, you can only use so many of those runes, and I've got more than enough of them. I'm not saying everybody should sell them, but I do. Like, for me, I've got 2,200 runes on my account. You only need so many empty stat runes. We'll roll this one more, but those low rolls hurt. Brent, that's actually pretty true. I would say, ooh, that's Blade. I guess we'll roll it one more. Yeah, Arteriosis, but think of it in the other direction, man. It means you get another LD scroll in 2 days, and 2 more Devils. Oh, good luck, Lightning Dragon. I hope you get something from the Legend Scroll, man. Alright, now we can sell it. No point in rolling this. This is a re-app target, so for most people you should not re-app Despair, but I really need some better Despair runes for RTA, so I am thinking of re-apping a few. I'm saving some of these to consider it. So just, my trick is when I have a re-app target, I make it +7 so that it's always easy for me to find them. Shadow Plays, I do think they'll buff Karma in the next patch, or at least I think they'll buff Jiu. I don't know about Karma because the Dark one has Karma also, and it works really well in the Dark One's kit, but I think they'll buff Jiu, the Wind one. Hey Dolphins, have a good night, bro. See you tomorrow. Well, I'm guessing I'll see you. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow's stream. It's like I said, $150 worth of packs giving away tomorrow, so. Try and catch that one if you can. We'll sell that. Sell that. Sell that for sure. Sell that. Sell that. We can roll that. Sell. So my slot 6s are my, like everybody, I'm sure, they're my thinnest slot. So I do roll a little bit more slot 6 than anything else. Pretty much anything with speed right now, I'll roll it. Jason, give yourself 1,000 points as a thank you for the work you've done as a mod. Rooster, mostly I just use them with shield will sets on monsters that I want to make 100 resistance. And okay guys, we have 61 likes on stream. We're going to be starting Aaron Summons in a few minutes, and we will set up some bets for you guys. So, we are going to do a bonus of 2 points for every like we have on stream when we switch accounts. So if you guys are enjoying the content, smash that like button and you'll get some extra bonus points when we switch over to Aaron's account. What's up, Dulce? How you doing? Yeah, Shield will endure on Skogul for sure. So Armadillo, Kaki is now somewhat of a counter monster. He's still a good counter for Artemil. He's still a good counter for Miho. But he's a little bit more niche. You can't just use him broadly the way you could before. I would say he's still worth building and he's still worth using. If for nothing else, just because of the fact that he can counter Artemil. But yeah, you're not going to use him all that often. He's very... They nerfed him very hard. He's nowhere near as good as he was before. Okay, Aaron says he's almost done with TOA 100, guys. We will be switching... So ASO, I don't know my exact schedule, but I think this... Yeah, see, I don't have my calendar on this computer. It's going to be the first or second week. Yeah, I'll DM you. Alright, dude, I think, you know what, I think this one's actually, it's worth taking to 12. If we can get, yeah, if we can get accuracy or crit rate on the 12 and gem in HP, it's going to be good. How do I feel about Vamp Destroy on Skogul? So, Hotshot, I built a Vampire Skogul, and I thought he was the worst of my Skoguls. Eventually, I took the Vampire runes off of him and made him Shield Will. I don't really find any value in a Vampire Skogul. Now, I do have a triple Destroy Skogul, and I really like my triple Destroy Skogul. So, although I would not do Vamp Destroy, I think something like Double Destroy Will or Triple Destroy is really worthwhile. Do I have a video on how much you should farm a certain video? So Rooster, I don't think I have done that in a video. I've mentioned it in videos, but I don't have a video for it. But the gist of it, this is probably a good time. I haven't talked about it on stream in a while. So the gist of it would be, there's kind of two paths you can take in the game. The first path is that you can specialize. You can try and be the best in one area of the game. So for example, Ace is a turn 1 player, and he farms almost exclusively Giants because he just wants to be the fastest player in the game, basically. That is going to be a really good path for RTA and a really good path for cleaving, and it's why Ace is a Guardian, possibly Guardian 2 player this season. Guardian 2 RTA, obviously G3 Arena. The other path you can take is the one that I took, which is where you farm all of the dungeons roughly equally. I actually farm Necro the most, partly for the mana, partly for the will runes, and then I farm Giants just about the same amount as I do Necro. And then I actually farm Giants the least, but realistically, if you want to be balanced, you should be doing about 30, 40, 30, where it's 30 Giants, 30 Necro, and 40 Dragons for the extra violent runes. And then you're just kind of like a balanced player, which is really good for things like Siege Depth, Guild Wars, PvE, but it can leave you at a slight disadvantage in RTA. So it really just depends on which path you want to take there. And then if you want to just specialize in one area, then you're going to be like 80% in that dungeon and about 10% in the other 2 dungeons. So that's your choice there. Then outside of that, rune farming should be about 60% of what you do, or maybe even 50. Let's call it 50. You should spend 50% of the time rune farming, 25% of the time in artifact dungeons, and 25% of the time in raid. But when you first start raiding, you should actually be spending all of your time in raiding for at least the first couple of months until all of your runes are fully gemmed and grinded, all of the runes you have. And then once everything is fully gemmed and grinded, then you split to that 50, 25, 25. Okay, where do I use my HP % vampire set now? I put them on my my Trassars because I don't use Trassar. But you can use it on what's his name, the 2A dude. This dude. I can't remember his name, but yeah, him. Man, I can't believe I'm drawing a blank on his name right now. But yeah, him. You can also use, like, I use one on Trevor, and then I have one on Fuki, so. Ramagos! Thank you! Ramagos. Yeah, I was drawing a total freaking blank on Ramagos' name. Wow, we just lost like 15 viewers as soon as I forgot Ramagos' name. Hey guys, I was Total blank there, guys. Total blank. Let's see what I'm trying to do. Yeah, Vlad, Leo's a lot of fun. And I just earned my first downvote. Hey, I built him, guys. I just never use him. What's up, Usani? How you doing? MW, yeah, I will build the water doll scene. Alright, guys, so Aaron is ready. So we are going to jump over to Aaron's account and begin the summons now. 2 dislikes for Ramagos. Man, you guys know I'm bad with names, though. You guys know I'm terrible with names. I think I would have gotten there eventually. Oh, how do you ruin him? Speed, crit, damage, attack, probably. You do not, Jason. No, you do not. Lightning Dragon to... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the Ace video is not super attainable, I think, for most people, but yeah, you would put him in Violent Will, Speed, Crit, Damage, Attack. Alright, guys, so we are here on Aaron's account. Well, AJZero, but Aaron in chat here. Do we have Trikaru? We do. Do you recharge? I know you just said you're free to play. Well, you had energy, so there we go. Okay, so Aaron is free to play. Been saving since January 1st. Do you want to tell us which monsters you are looking for as we look through the scroll? So we've got 6 legendaries. We've got 13 LDs. We've got 31, 43, 260. We've got 260 total mystical and elemental scrolls. I think you might have to explain the crystals there, Aaron. Yeah, Lightning, there's not supposed to be 5 in that. That's Trike routine. Okay, Aaron, do me a Jason, do me a favor and give everybody, what do we have? We have 77 likes, no, 81, excuse me, 81 likes. So please give everybody on stream, let's just round it up to 200 points. Give everybody on stream 200 points so that they've got a chance to do a little bit of betting on the summons. Water, wind, fire. LD5 is 50 to 1, max payout 10K. No, net 5. We have 250, yeah, here's 2 to 1. And betting is open, guys. So Keegnar, type exclamation points. Just exclamation point and then points. So Crystal, yeah, I think somebody answered that. The runes you put on monsters don't count. So I've got like 250 monsters runed, and then the runes in my inventory, something like that. What's up, JP? So guys, I think we got a few new people on, so I'm going to throw this out there one more time. Just a reminder, tomorrow at 1:30 global server time. So right now it's 8 p.m. global server time, so it's 6.5 hours earlier than it is right now. We'll be doing a huge summon stream for Shmoo. We're going to have like 70 or 80 LD scrolls plus all the other scrolls. And we're going to be giving away $150 in immemorial packs throughout the stream. It'll be a mixture of $5 and $30 packs. A lot of $5 packs so that a lot of people can win. But we'll do a couple of $30 packs at least. Somewhere between 2 and 3. And or we might do like a set of 3 $5 packs. You know, we'll vary it up. But it's $150 that we'll give away on stream tomorrow. So make sure that you're, you know, here for the stream, and then make sure you get some points on stream tonight, because a lot of those packs are going to be done through drawings. So the points that you have now will let you enter into the drawings. I'll probably do 1 or 2 for channel members only, but most of them are going to be open to everybody on stream. I mean, really, normally the drawings I do for channel members are more about like account service. So I think probably all of them will actually be for people on stream. Open to everybody on stream, that is. I should say I'll probably do 1 or 2 for channel regulars only. The people with 50 hours viewed, they deserve a chance to have like their own private, or their own like smaller drawing. But most of them are going to be open to everybody. Do I think it's worth summoning pieces to get extra win PR for Clara and Julie skill ups? JP Nora, definitely not for Julie. She's just not in the meta anymore. If you run a fast Clara on siege defense, it might be worthwhile. But if your guild flags are not maxed, then I would say no. Because it's more important to max your guild flags, and you can get all of those from the guild shop. Like you can buy those pieces from the guild shop, so it's just not worth it. Is Violent Clara okay? So Hans, I don't know that there's a lot of value in plus 170 Violent set, to be honest, but I guess it depends on how your defense is doing, man. If it's winning, then it's probably good. But I mean, she just doesn't do all that much, so it's like her Violent procs aren't going to be like game changing, right? So I'd kind of rather her just make sure she outspeeds, so that you get, you know, the better chance to stun the enemy. Let's see. I've seen lots of your vids, first time stream watcher. Hey Jay, I really appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. JP, I did my guild flags just kind of balanced across the board because the price scales so much. In Arena, you can focus on some towers a little bit more, but in Guild War, you pretty much just go across the board. Rester, yeah, I was just giving people a chance to get the bets in, but yeah, I think we're going to start the summons now. Well, Aaron, I really appreciate that, man. I seriously really appreciate that. Okay, guys, here we go. We are starting with the summons. We only got 5 of you in on the bets. So if you do want to bet, you can keep betting right until we pop an at 5, but I will actually close off betting at a certain point because I did a no nat 5 option. So probably once we're about 50 or 100 scrolls in, I'll close off betting. With that said, guys, we are going to start off with the win scrolls. Lightning Dragon. I'll flash it in chat. Aaron, bro, good luck, man. I hope we can pop an LD5 and 2 nat 5s. Realistically, I think rates are what? About 20 sparks and about 1.5 nat 5s. So 2 nat 5s at a minimum, starting off with a spark. Come on, baby. Something good? All right, Draco. Or no, excuse me, Aquila. The recently buffed Aquila, actually. So, I mean, it's sort of good. The new Aquila is pretty useful. But that's always nice when you start off with a spark. Oops. Usama saying good luck. Fatal error dropping the sparks. Aaron counting the sparks, yeah. Aaron's looking for 4-star skill up, so just a high spark rate would work for us. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. We just need that high spark rate tonight. Flanks! Oh, that's awesome, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm working on them. I'm working on them. I'm trying to get better with them. Whoa, okay. All right, guys. We're lacking some sparks here. Yeah, the spark rate, we started with 1, and then we just went into like a black hole of sparks. Alright, but that's okay, because we're going to pop like 3 in a row here pretty... You know what, actually... Do we do, I'm feeling like maybe we're going to need to switch over here. What do we have 6. I don't want to do this quite yet. No, not quite yet. Okay, a little bit more here. Well, okay, there we go, guys. Here's our spark. Finally. Alright, that is either a skill up or a Triana. Either way, I'll take the Trianas all day long. Even though I know the Harmonias are fusible, I will take... I've built 3 Trianas, and I'll probably wind up building more of them eventually. So Triana is always a win, because then you need a crap ton of skill ups the more of them you build also. Alright, I will say, our last summoning session for Vrozar, the rate was a little better at the start, but it can turn around in 1 scroll. I mean, that's all it takes is 1 scroll. Alright, here we go. We want to break up this RNG a little bit, so let's just do something to get that time gate out of the way. Let's go ahead and sell these off here. Break up the time gate. Maybe we need a little bit of you know what we need? We need a Red Bull. we need that Red Bull is what we need. Oh, that's awesome, Pro X. How old's your son? What's his name? Alright, I think it's time, guys. I think it's time. I think we're going to spark. Actually, one more. One more. Damn it! I was going to go to the LDs, guys! You saw I was going to go to the LDs! I was literally like, oh, we'll do one more. Alright. Alright. I don't know if that actually would have popped on an LD or not, but it feels bad, man. 7 years old, Julian. Hey, shout out to Julian, man. Your dad, Pro X, is a really cool guy. I'm glad you guys are able to watch the stream together. So make sure you're good. Make sure you're good to your dad, Julian. You got it, man. A usable non-HOH LD. That would work. That would work. That would have been a Gianna. It was only a 4-star off the Mystical, so... Alright, so we're about 60 scrolls in, which means we should have 5, and what's our count? 3. We're 2 full sparks behind, guys. Let's spark this and go ahead. Alright. Alright, well, it's a Grago. If he's new, he's useful. Grago is worth building if you don't have him already. Crystal, I put the instructions back in there. What's up, Hawk? How you doing, man? You get your paper done, Hawk? Channel 158. Alright, J Mendes, we'll do a few in 158, because we didn't set a channel. We'll do a few in 158. Good chance to break up the RNG here, too. Vlad, you did not yet. No, you did not yet. We're just warming up. We're getting ready to get that run of sparks right here. Oh, there you go. 10 scrolls. Okay. Okay, you can collect the rest of that. Let's go ahead while we're out. We'll dump a few of these into storage. Same thing. We just want to let that summoning portal cool down a little bit. I don't believe... I'm not that superstitious, guys. I'm really not. But I do believe in the time gate because that's code-based. I think there's something with the Come To Us RNG generator where you get into these bad streaks or you get into these good streaks, and it's just however their random number generator is programmed. I think it has to, like, get out of that loop. You have to do some sort of internal game reset to break things up. Alright, here we go. We broke up that RNG. We're going to start popping a Nat 5 here real soon. Third manager interview today. Paper's due in a week or so. Wow! Okay, yeah, Hawk, I can... That is a surprise, man. That's a good job. That's a good career. Are there algorithms in place that decide your luck? Yeah, Artorio says, I actually believe that as well. Come To Us said that there's not in their interview. A lot of games do have them. So, I don't know, but the one thing I can say is, as soon as I started spending less, I pulled 2 LD5s, so... I don't know. I don't know. I did like 1,200 scrolls with no LD5s, and then I started to spend less, and I pulled 2 LD5s off of 30 scrolls, so... So then, of course, I pulled 2 LD5s, so I started to spend more, and now I've gone like 50 scrolls in a row without a spark. Not enough. Unfortunately, Diego, we don't have enough for me to go do 5 right now. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. Come on, baby. One time. Ravidi. Ravidi was not what we were looking for there. What's up, Zian? How you doing? Vlad, that was probably the best way I've seen anybody state it. That was perfectly stated right there. It really wasn't until Miho that people started complaining about crits at all. Yeah, Hawk, that's actually pretty fair also. Zhen Yao Tong? Zhen? I'm terrible with it, but I gave it my best bet. Or my best try. So I apologize for how badly I'm sure I did pronounce it. Beertal, Shihu is really awesome, man. That would be a good pull. That would be a really good pull. Alright, guys. Is it Shihu? Is it Shihu? Whoa! Every time, guys. Every freaking time the stupid Onimushas... Oh, man. Every time they get me. Every time. I think the trans pack is coming the same day the free one drops from points. Probably not, Vlad. I don't know if they would do 2 at once. Yeah, I got better by the end. I got better by the end of Rosar's session, but it got me again right there. It's because of the way they come up and they like jump and spin. They look exactly like Slayers, man. They look exactly like Slayers. Yeah, I've done so many summons. I've done more summons during this event than no, this is Aaron's account. This is Aaron's account. Ace, it did get me hard again, man. I got a thing for these Onimushas. What can I say? Especially the wind one, man. Apparently he's no, this is not my account. This is Aaron's account. Yeah, Vlad, so they might actually. I don't really know. What's up, Draco? How you doing, man? All right. Wow. How are we only at 5 sparks, guys? This is really brutal. This is really brutal. Okay. You know what? It's time right here. Come on. You owe us. After this stretch, you owe us. Oh, come on, man. Hawk, why do you say used to? What's to make you think it's not anymore? It was very normal for your summons. Yeah, bro, this is what my summons have looked like ever since the... and it's hard to complain because it was 2 LD5s plus Shaikuza. Like, I had an amazing stretch. But since that stretch, I'm on, like, my worst stretch ever, actually. Oh! Lightning, trust me, dislike or no, right now... Okay, we got a spark. Come on, baby. One time... Alright, it's a skill up for that Tiana that we pulled earlier. At least if all we're pulling is Heart Magicians, then we can accept the rates. 1,000 be 20 sparks and one... Wow. Yeah, I was on a crazy stretch, Papa Panda. I got like Zyra, I don't even remember. Trust me when I tell you, Hawk, that was not anywhere close to rates. I think I've spent 80,000 crystals or 90,000 crystals on summons during the event, and I haven't managed to max skill 1 Onimusha yet. Yeah, I'm between 80 and 90,000 crystals and summons. Hey, back-to-back Sparks, guys. It is finally time. See, that is the time gate, guys. That is the time gate. It was literally the same monster twice in a row. Yeah, it kind of felt like it, Hawk. Now, I mean, you guys, I had like 60,000 crystals when, I had like 60,000 crystals when the event came in. And I'm down to like 18,000 now, plus whatever I've bought in between. Sky, I don't think it was necessary, and I think that they nerfed him a little bit too hard. I really don't think he needed to be nerfed at all, but if he did not need as big of a nerf as he got. But I'm never a fan of nerfing monsters. The only monster I've said really ever that needed to be nerfed was Hathor, who still needs to be nerfed. It does not, Jason. Fortunately for me, this is not an open auction. I'll tell you what, I'll run a build on one monster for you for 21k. Man, this is brutal, guys. This is really brutal. Alright, we got a spark. Come on, we can catch up real quick, like. 70k, Jason, 70k. Except you can only redeem once every 6 months, so actually 35k. Yeah, it's only one redemption every 6 months. Alright, guys, here we go. Come on, baby, come on. At least we're getting sparks now. It's about time. At least we're getting sparks. Yeah, Jay, but it's not something I recommend for most people. Crystals should always be for farming first. I just had so many crystals piled up that when the new event came out, I decided it was time to summon. But for most people, you should never buy premium packs. You should only be using your crystals to farm. It was just in my case, I had so many crystals I couldn't farm them all. So I was like, alright, I'll get the new Omnimushas. And, man, the special summons just not being special to me. What's up, Ace, by the way? How you doing, man? You, Lightning Dragon, you buy energy. You refill your energy. It's 60 crystals for 200 energy. Aiden, I did some shop refreshes, but man, do you know how long it would take to refresh that many crystals worth? It gets too boring. I did like 4,000 crystals worth of wishes. That took me like 6 hours. And then I did like 2,000 crystals of shop refreshes. That was like 2 hours, and it was just too boring. Hey, congratulations, Andrew. That's awesome, man. Alright, this is it right here, guys. This is the third freaking Fire Poison Master. Are you kidding me? 3 Fire Poison Masters. Oh, nice, Ace. Oh, you're supposed to be sneaking out for a vape, though, bro, not a smoke. You get used to them, Crystal. You get used to them after a while. Alright, guys. Rocking up. Rocking up. Come on. It almost got me. And it's the wind one again. We couldn't even get a different Onimusha. You know what? Screw you. Let's do this. Let's at least do this. Give us like a different element, please. Oh, that's roll. I mean, it's gonna be an empty stat rune, but it's rollable. I mean, I've never gotten a rune I could even roll from the dailies. Oh man, that sucked. Swift 6 with speed and it's flat. All right, let's do this. Give us a cocky. Give us the cocky. All right, you know what? He's actually better than cocky now anyway. That's probably the way to go. I do like him more than cocky now. So I think that was actually a better pull, to be honest. I think that was a better pull. And now let's get this Shizuka. One time, one Shizuka. Dude. Not cool. Not cool, come to us. Not cool. All right. Spark and LD and all is forgiven. I mean, all we care about is the LD spark. Alright. LD spark, all is forgiven. One time. LD spark, guys! LD spark! Ooh, it's good. It is good. So I'm hiding the screen, guys, because I let you guys guess at what it is. First person to guess gets 500 points because it is a good one. It's not Nat 5. It is not Nat 5. But I would put her in the top 10 to 15 LD4s. Probably top 10. But some people would have her closer to 15. She's going to be in that 10 to 15 range. Haven't seen it yet. No. Oh, Papa Panda with the Felleria. Papa Panda gets the Felleria. It looks like Jason guessed it a little after Papa Panda. Dude, we got... I mean, this honestly, this makes up for the low spark rates on the Mystics in my eyes. She is really good, man. She is really, really good. This is a nice pull right here. Dude, I feel so relieved. Like, that session was so brutal. I feel so relieved right now. I don't even know if you cared that much. I felt bad. Huge grats on the Felleria, man. She is awesome. Now, can we do back-to-back sparks? Do we have enough to... Yeah, we can do one more. Back-to-back, back-to-back. Ah! All right, we'll go back to those now. Oh, I feel so much better, man. Hypna, did you say... If you said Felleria, there was a lot of... So, Hypna, you said Felleria, but on my screen, you were just 3 messages after Papa Panda. So, unfortunately, YouTube, a lot of times it makes it look like our chat came out first. This happens to me on Aces streams. But as far as it actually going out to everybody else, it doesn't appear in the same order. So, on my side, Papa Panda had you beat by a little bit, unfortunately. But let's do this. Papa Panda, can you give Hypna like 100 points just for coming in second? Is Light Werewolf... I do not think Escher is a secret dungeon. I don't remember off the top of my head. But I don't think Escher is secret dungeon. Dude, Aaron, Felleria is a lot of fun. And also, bro, a lot of people don't realize this. She is OP in TOA. That shield that she puts up is a really big deal. So, like, I know how long TOA took you today. You can run, like, Felleria with Thrain and Sath, and the Felleria gives you protection, plus she passes the debuffs back onto the enemies, and she gives you some healing. She will let you dot the dungeons, or she'll let you dot the waves, and she'll, like, cut your TOA time in half. Papa Panda, did you give Hypna all the points? What's up, Cherry, by the way? And Chess Burrito, how you doing? And Beertall? Beertall's still calling for the Shihu. I think there is a Jean Yao. I don't know if I'm anywhere close, but yeah, I think there is a Wind Minotaur one. TOA is going to be on Sunday, Sky. Hey, we finally got another spark. Nat 5 time. Nat 5 time. Alright, but we got Felleria, man. I feel like the whole session is a win off the Felleria. Honestly, she's legit. Crystal, we definitely do have a Discord. A-Stick Gaming, who's also in chat right now, kind of lurking in chat. He and I run a Discord server together, so I just dropped a link in chat. This is actually a good time to give a shout out, guys. So if you're not in our Discord server, definitely jump into the Discord server. We got a really nice community, about 1,000 active people there. We try and provide a lot of different resources and games and things like that. And a Nat 5! And a Nat 5! There it is! Yes, sir! My chair broke. Alright, I got so excited I broke the chair, guys. We got the Nat 5 Slayer. Dude, he's good. He is actually really good since the buff, man. He is really good since the buff. This is 158. This is 158, JP. Yeah, like Cherry said, this is a great arena defense monster. He's also, and like Sadizalot said, he's also in quite a bit of RTA. Vlad the Windslayer is really good. Yeah, he is really good. Bro, okay. We're doing good now, man. We turned it around. We definitely turned things around. So we're going to reopen betting. And Jason, can you give everybody in chat 100 bonus points? Because that was two really nice... Actually, let's make it 200 bonus points because we had two really nice polls. So let's give everybody in chat 100 points each for the Felleria and the Slayer. Aaron, huge congratulations, man. We finally did it. We finally did it. Rika is still amazing. Yes, Rika is still one of my favorite monsters by far. And let's see if we can pop 2 in a row. We're going to jump up to this legendary. Can we do 2 in a row, back to back, baby? All right. If Chloe is new, she got buffed recently. If she's not new, then that's like the worst dupe you can get. But we're starting to catch up on rates also. 19 sparks. 19 sparks. She's new! Guys, he got a new Chloe. That's actually really useful. Windslayer, you're going to want probably speed, crit rate, accuracy. Dude, okay, Aaron, man, I feel so much better now. I feel so much better. He said, Aaron, for those of you who aren't watching chat, Aaron says Chloe is new and he's wanted her for years. So, like, from what started out as one of the worst freaking summoning sessions we've done on stream, all of a sudden we pop Felleria, a new Chloe, and of course a new Fire Slayer. Oh man, that's awesome. That's how you turn things around. That's it only takes one scroll to turn things around. Bro, huge congratulations, man. Now I feel really good about this. Winhut, I no longer stream on Twitch. I tried it out for a little while, but unfortunately, it just requires too much time, and if I were to stream on Twitch, I wouldn't have time to do YouTube videos at all. In order to be partner, they have some minimum streaming requirements that I just couldn't meet. For the Windslayer, I would go Violent, but you could do either Swift or Rage. It honestly depends on the comp that you're running him in. Awesome, Crystal. We're glad to have you in the Discord server. Guys, I'll throw this out there as well. If you're enjoying the stream, please remember to smash that like button. It definitely does help us out. And then we've had a bunch of new people since the last time I made this announcement. So just a reminder that tomorrow's stream, I'll be giving away $150 in immemorial packs. So you definitely want to make sure you're subscribed. Turn those bell notifications on. I've got some good videos coming up on the swap optimizer soon as well. And another Nat 5? You didn't get me this time, bro. You did not get me this time. I didn't fall for you. I flinched just a little bit, but you didn't get me that time. But yeah, anyway, so tomorrow we'll be giving away $150 in immemorial packs. Another huge summoning session. We've got over 70 LD scrolls, I believe, plus all the others. And that one will start at 1:30 p.m. Global server time, which is Pacific time. What is a good pair with Barbara on Swift that isn't a Nat 5? Ethna or Gani, maybe? Or something that can resurge? Probably something that could resurge. What's up, Koya? Long time no see. How you doing? How's it going, Renato? Oh, not Nat 5. Something that can resurge is not a Nat 5. Actually, Fran. There you go, Fran. Fran will give you the attack buff, and she protects the Barbara. So, you could do something like Fran. Alright, guys. So, here we go. It is time for the bad boys, the big boys. One more spark. One more spark. We already got one. We did good, but we want to do great. One more time. Kona or Ileana or Fran to pair with the Athena, yeah. Ryan, we got a Fire Slayer. We got a Chloe, which was new for him. And then we've gotten a Felleria. And we're about to get a Gianna right here. I think it's going to be a Gianna. Okay, so it's going to be a Basalt. He wants a Basalt. Okay, you are the wrong gender to be a Gianna. Hotshot dropping the Beelzebub. Maybe I need to update some of the emojis too. I probably need like a Van Cliff emoji and a Pontos emoji, huh? Come on. Alright. Alright, let's do it though. Let's do it though. We got 6 more tries here, guys. We got 6 more tries. Come on, baby. Jesus did say Gianna earlier. You did, yeah. You know what? Jay Mendes says Light Ryu. I've been seeing Light Ryu around a little. Jason, you are correct, man. I stand corrected. That is my bad. You know, I gotta get with the times. You are right, man. You are correct. Completely correct. So Dark Demon was my first LD5, and then I summoned the Dark Demon on stream. Was the second LD5 I summoned. So that's why he's the he is the icon right there. And maybe we could do a Dark Demon right now. See, my big pet peeve, I hate when the skip button pops up this quickly. I absolutely hate when you don't get that moment of suspense. Gianna, oh, Hawk, that is cold, man. Gianna identifies herself as not Ace's LD5. Go to channel 102. All right, we will do that, Ads. I'll go to 102. Ads says we're guaranteed a spark, so I think that means if we don't get the spark, he's going to buy you some LD pieces so we can try again. I think that was the deal right there. All right, let's see. Here we go. One time. All right, we got 2 more tries though. We got 2 more tries. That is not a Basalt. All right, here we go. Here we go. Come on, 2 more tries. Oh, that was the instant skip again. Beertall, I think Gianna identifies herself as the world dominator. All right, guys, it is the last LD scroll. So we're going to summon a legendary one instead. Oh my god! Oh! Oh! Tell me she's new! Tell me she's new! Dude, if she's new! If she's new! Come on! Be new! It is new, guys! It is new! That is Ciara! And Rester says that could have been a Gianna. Bro, no, this was different rates, man. This was different rates. This was a win, guys. Dude, huge grats. Huge, huge congratulations. Popping the Ciara to go with the Fire Slayer. Nah, man. Definitely would not have been Gianna. Different rates. Different rates. Alright, let's see if we can get a Gianna on this one. Okay. Okay. That's okay, though. You know what? We were ahead of rates with the Felleria. And we're going to pop one more LD5. Oh, actually, I didn't pay. Let me pay you guys. Who bet win? Okay, so we're not going to do bets for this last one scroll. Okay, Beertall's been calling for a Shihu the entire stream. Could we finish with a third Nat 5? One time? Third Nat 5? Oh, hey, you know what? That'll pair really well with your Ciara. So Aaron said Ciara was going to be the first Nat 5 he ever built. The Blution's going to be the second Nat 5 you ever built. Because they actually go really well together, man. That actually fits really well. So NG, we pulled Ciara and Fire Slayer, both of whom were new. And we also pulled a Felleria. So yeah, I think somebody said this session went from 0 to hero. That is... so what was the final... what was the final tally here? Was it 23 sparks? I think it was 23 sparks, and the rates were 28. So we were 5 sparks behind rate, but 2 new Nat 5s and an LD4. Oh, 24 sparks. 24 sparks. So we were 4 sparks behind rate, but we were ahead of rates on the Nat 5s and the LD, and everything was new. I would call that a huge win, man, especially because you got Ciara and Fire Slayer, both really meta good Nat 5s. Yeah, I would call this session a huge win, man. And at the start, guys, I just want you to know, at the start, for those of you who weren't here, this session started off as like the worst session ever, and Aaron was like, this is my account. This is what it always looks like on my account. So we turned things around, bro. We turned things around, and now we've got some re-apps to do as well, so maybe we can get you some nice rune for... Oh, you want to Devilmon them? Yeah, I mean, obviously the Ciara is getting deviled. I don't know where you stand on the... I don't know where you stand on like your other priorities, but the Ciara is obviously your first choice. Lightning Demon. So we bet on the elements of the Nat 5s. I did see your list the other day. Off the top of my head, I can't remember them all, but I do know for sure that Ciara is top of the list. I'd have to go back and look at the list one more time to identify who else was next. Yeah, no, I figured nothing has changed. It's just let me go back up and take a look. Let's see, because you said, yeah. Okay, so it's right here. Okay, so Akamanamir, Amelia, Annabelle, Ariel, Bale. But that's only S1. So Borgnine, Zhongfei, Theamars, Helena, Jean, Katarina, Ken, Pungbek, Rika. Oh, I remember saying, yeah, you've got Savannah, but that's just skill 1. Kasarian, Teshar, Ethna, Christina, Chiwu, Charlotte, Beth, and Belinus. Okay. So yeah, you definitely want to finish the Belinus because he only needs 2 more. Ciara is definitely top of that list. And then I think I told you Charlotte at the time, but now that you've got... Yeah, man, actually, you know what? Charlotte, Felleria, Sath, and Thrain, plus like maybe a Fran, would probably work great for your TOA team if you don't have Rika. Actually, you've got Belinus. What am I talking about? So yeah, you could do like Felleria, Sath, Thrain, Belinus, something like that. But here she is, guys. Here is the Ciara, the brand new Ciara. Ace's background logo for the longest time. Huge congratulations on the Ciara, man. Also the Fire Slayer. We need to pull him out and give him a little bit of love. Oh, and the Felleria, man. We need to pull the Felleria out, too. Hopefully you have some Dryad skill ups for the Felleria. Let's see, do you have any Dryad skill ups? Do you have any Dryads? Where's the Felleria, man? Must keep... Oh, and you got the Chloe, too. I forgot all about you having the Chloe also, which was brand new. Yeah, man, that's all. Okay, so no Dryad skill ups, but honestly, Felleria works off her passive, so you're okay. You can use her right away. What's up, Lev? How you doing, man? ASO, I said no. Oh, yeah, I guess I said to build 1 monster, yeah. Jolo, Felleria can be used in a lot of different ways. I mean, she's basically just going to give you continuous protection, so you want to you can use her. I've seen... like, Perk uses her with Molong and Bulwark. You can use her in TOA. I mean, she's usable in a lot of places, honestly. That's awesome, bro. Dude, I'm really happy for you. Wow, he looks so badass, too. Carnal looks really badass in the Awakening image right here. Alright, so let's go ahead and devil that Ciara. And then see how many... Oops. Yeah, no summons left, right? We got... Oh! Did you want to go for your summon stones? Did you want to go for the Molong? Alright, guys, so we got some more summons. We got some more summons, guys. Can we pull a Molong? Molong would be the perfect icing on the cake. Yeah, Rocky's... Honestly, Luis is good in early game, too. Like, any of these Nat 5s in this rotation would actually be really good. So, if... Come on, right here. Right here. Do it. Do it. Not Scarlet. No, there's not enough summons for bets, Papa Panda. It would take me longer to run the bets than it does to summon. Yeah, ASO, you really would, man. Molong is OP. Ask Sadizalot, man. Sadizalot is really on the Molong train now. So Lightning, the Wind Cannon Girl is a 5-star, but she's like the second worst 5-star in the game. Yeah, exactly, Dean. She really needs a boost. Oh, also the Dark Cannon is also 5-star, and she's actually pretty good. Perk's got the Dark Cannon, Bella. Giyu, Jason, the new Wind Monster is worse than the Wind Cannon Girl. My opinion, anyway. I mean, they're... Actually, I was going to say they're both so useless, but no. I mean, you can build a comp around Christina. It's not a safe comp, but you can build a comp around Christina that will win. Giyu, you're basically just 2-manning plus Giyu. Alright, Orion. I mean, Orions are always useful. Yeah, so you can stare at mine also if you want. But the good news is, she's new, and she is so bad that they have to buff her. And a lot of times, the worst monsters are the ones that get the biggest buffs. So I'm actually kind of hopeful that in the next balance patch, she's going to turn into like one of the strongest meta monsters. Because usually it's like the worse they are, the bigger they buff them. Not always, but usually. Alright guys, we need this Molong one time. I did 8,000 stones on my account and got nothing, so I feel like there's a Molong coming out on my summons right now. Well, then you'd at least have one season where they're good, ASO. Alright guys, here we go. Here we go. Come on! Scarlet! Go away, Scarlet! Go away! We don't need Cannon Girl skill ups. Yeah, if she gets the Chung Pung treatment, then that's a huge win. Aaron, I think you got to throw in 2 new Nat 4 in your count as well, bro. The Chloe and the Felleria are nice. Chloe's going to help you in Tartarus also. Alright. No Molong. No Molong. The Orion skill up was good at least. The 2 Scarlet Sparks not so good. So ASO Chung Pung went from being useless to being the meta. He's like literally the entire meta now. Alright. No, Kaki got nerfed, Dean. Kaki is definitely no longer OP. Yeah, it was. There you go. He wasn't OP, but he was super strong. Alright, so we are going to do the Devils now. Alright, we have 52 Devils. Very nice. Ciara needs how many total? 3, 7, 11. Okay, Ciara's going to need 11. You have no idea what I would give for 52 Devils, man. You have no idea what I would give for 52 Devils. No, Beertall, nothing from the stones, unfortunately. Yeah, skill 3. Okay. Doesn't matter. Ciara needs to be max skilled anyway. Hey, Fatal Error, have a good night, bro. Thanks for hanging out on stream. Okay, we need 2 more into the Belinus. What's up, JD? How you doing, man? Aiden, I would actually say it depends on the monster, but for the most part, I prefer to fully max skill monsters that I'm using than to spread it out on the skills 2 and 3. Like in the case of Belinus, for example, you're going to use Belinus a lot, right? He's one of the best Nat 5s in the game. So to have Belinus fully max skilled, here, just, so right here, this is a 10% harmful effect rate, so that's an extra 10% opportunity to stun. If you use Belinus 1,000 times, then that's 100 extra stuns. Or I guess, yeah, I mean, that's exactly what it is. It's 100 extra stuns. So for a monster that you're going to use all the time, you really do want to have them fully skilled. Now, there are some monsters where it might matter less. For example, the Ciara skill 1, if you're not using her in RTA, then it might not be as big of a deal. I think Papa Panda just gave a perfect example. Belager, skill 3, that's it. Katarina, skill 3, that's it. So if you have a cleave monster that basically is all about their skill 3, then all you really need to do is the skill 3. But if you have a monster that's built to play a longer match, or that you're using in PvE or other metas, then you, or that you're using in RTA, anything in RTA, then you really want to max skill it. JD, Shizuka is fun. She tends to be a little situational, and if you use her in the right situations, she is really strong, but you have to be, I don't know, careful not to over-rely on her. For example, like for a while I was trying to bring her in with Ciara, but if the enemy controls Ciara, then I couldn't do anything with her because I had to just keep waiting until my Ciara got uncontrolled. So she works out really well as a counter. She's like great against Gianna, but yeah, exactly, JD. It's really hard to pick her. When the situation is right, she's crazy strong and crazy fun, but she just doesn't fit in most of the time. Beertall, I am not a fan of Dark Dhalsim. I think he's a good idea, but a bad implementation. They needed to do something like passive cleansing or something rather than just attack bar boosting, because if he boosts the attack bar of a bunch of allies who are controlled, then it doesn't do anything. Passive cleansing would have been good, though. Or even passive healing, but... Yeah, Aaron, this is awesome, man. This is such a huge win for you. This changes everything. Arena, everything. Yeah, Light Dhalsim definitely needs a buff as well. Alright, so let's take a quick look. I don't think the Water Dhalsim needs a buff anymore, JD. I think they did a good job buffing the Water one, especially for him being elemental. Alright, so let's take a look at Aaron's other 5-star monsters. Let's see, who would I do next? So you have enough. Beth is definitely, excuse me, not Beth. Charlotte is definitely there, and Ethna is definitely there. That's 27. How many do we have left? 39. So I think, yeah, I think Charlotte and Ethna would be my first 2 choices. Here's another good example, guys. So he's got a Savannah. the Savannah does not need the skill 1 skill ups unless she's going into RTA, because all the skill 1 does is it's just a little bit of extra harmful effect on a slow, and slow is not nearly as important as a stun. The extra damage is nice too, but basically Savannah is obviously mostly about her skills 2 and 3. So this is a monster you can wait on a little bit, but the skill 1 stuns definitely need to be deviled. You have Rika? I don't see Rika on the list, bro. Yeah, Rika's not on the list you sent me. If she is, then that's your next choice, clearly. Yeah, there's no Rika there. Oh! Okay, yeah, Rika 100%, man. Why am I not seeing her on the list? How did I miss her, man? Oh, crap. Okay, yeah. Totally my bad. She's at the bottom of a page and I missed it. But yeah, Rika is hands down, especially with the Felleria, bro. I kept saying Thrain and Sath, but if you've got Rika and now you've got Felleria, that's just like auto all the way through TOA. Like your TOA hard just became completely auto. Yeah, it just kind of scrolled, man. It was just, I just missed her. I'm really glad you said that because she is a no-brainer. Now, Rika is another monster that is going to need full devils because all 3 of her skills matter, so I can't show them here, but she gains harmful effect rate on the skill 1, which doesn't just CC, it also turn cycles, and then obviously the stuns and the dots really matter. So Rika definitely gets the full devil treatment. Plus, Rika's another monster that you will just use constantly, and she's a ton of fun. So Crystal, Sath makes continuous damage do double. Yeah, Jeremy, they still work great together, and then they also work in different situations as well. Plus, Rika's a little bit better in RTA. Well, let's see. It does, but it actually got it right there. Okay. But we're still missing the cool time here, so she's going to need at least 2 more no matter what. I don't know. Me personally, I feel like if I'm going to use a monster, I want to make it as good as I can, so I don't like leaving... I mean, to have like 11 devils in a monster and then not benefit from the last devil bugs me. But there you go, Aaron. I'll leave that up to you. To me, I mean, like I said, it's like to put 12 devils into her and then not take the extra benefit for a monster you're going to use consistently. I would spend the devil. Yeah, I strongly disagree, Jason. But I mean, that's okay. Everybody plays their own style. I'll leave it up to Aaron, but I think if you dedicate that many resources to a monster and then you don't finish it, you're just giving up a huge advantage. I mean, 10% damage on a skill, that's like, you know, that's like getting an extra 100 attack on a rune. So Crystal, the thing is, in a lot of the dungeons, the boss has a way to get cleansed. So what the tattoo does is kill the boss before they get cleansed. Like I said, it's your call. Yeah, I leave that one up to you, Aaron. I made my... that one's completely your call. Okay, so now that I see the Rika, you don't need the Charlotte. I mean, Charlotte's also really nice and really fun, but you don't really need her that much anymore. Yeah, so Lightning, you really never want to devil any 4-star monsters. You want to save all your Devilmon for 5-star monsters or some 2As. Let's see. So we've got Helena, we've got John, we've got Katarina, we've got Ken, but Ken's just skill 1, Punk skill 1. Yeah, it's a learning thing, Lightning. I mean, it's something we all kind of learn in early game. Then you've got the Rika, you've got the Ritesh, Savannah, Tessarian, Teshar, Ethna. I feel like Ethna is probably the one that I would target next off this list. Fair enough, Aaron. Fair enough. So we are going to say Ethna would be next. No, Gia. So the problem is that Rika only does continuous damage on the skill 3 and she doesn't have perfect AI. So for a dungeon team, you really need a monster that's going to do continuous damage on all 3 skills. That's why the melee has worked so well. Alright, so Aaron, looking over your list, oh, you know the other one though. So this could be a personal preference thing. Annabelle is really good, and Beth is really underrated, I think. But I mean, between Beth and Ethna, you obviously do Ethna, so that doesn't matter. But if you need like an AoE healer cleanser type thing, I mean, Annabelle has the AoE defense break with slow and AoE healing cleanse. So I don't know what you need in your box, but if you have a need for that type of utility, then Annabelle I would do before Ethna. Oh, yeah. If you have a fully skilled Beth, then there's no reason to skill a second one for sure. So she wouldn't even be on my list. Oh, and then there's also Carnal, and you have Borgnine, who is that the wind one? I'm still not real good with the Street Fighter names. Like, because they came out as Street Fighters, it messed me up. Where is he? Is your... Okay, yeah, he's Deviled. You said yeah, but I don't... Why am I not seeing him? So I do actually use my Annabelle as a Commune Odin Bastet counter. That's the water one. Okay, yeah, so the fire one is way better than the water one. Wait, Water Striker. So that's the Water Ryu. The Water Ryu is really good. I'm not seeing him either. Why am I not seeing him? Oh, he's only level 35. Okay, that's why I can't find him. Okay. So, oh, that's the Bison. Okay, that's the Bison. Okay, so then yeah, now Fire Bison is way better than Water Bison. So actually the Fire Bison is probably, as I look at it, so I would say you have these three, Ethna, Fire Bison, and Annabelle. These are the three that I would be looking at right now. Whoops, wrong storage. Hey Arun, shout out to India. How you doing? Where's the other store? Oh, there it is. I'm blind. Okay. Yeah, so Aaron, those will be the next three. Okay, you have enough to do two of them. Do you have any preference which two first? I would probably say the Fire Bison. Yeah, no, actually, I would probably... See, if you only have Vela, then I would say probably Annabelle and Ethna first. And then, if anything's left over, the Fire Bison. Did I say Vela? Annabelle and Ethna. Annabelle and Ethna first. Okay, so... Let's see. For her skill 1, you at least have to get this harmful effect rate. So you at least need 3 into the skill 1. And then both of these have cooldowns and they have to max. So we'll do her to start here. Annabelle will also help you a little bit in World Boss, by the way. And water monsters, I always kind of lean a little bit towards water monsters because they help you in World Boss. You need 1 more there, but you need 4 more there, so we're doing at least 5. Is attack increasing effect better than... yes, it's much better, Jack. It's much better, because not many meta monsters actually use a crit rate buff. There you go. I think it actually hit exactly how you want it to. Yeah, harmful effect right there. So again, to me, I feel like this is really important if it's a monster that you find yourself using a lot. Now, you won't use Annabelle nearly as much as Rika. So Rika should be way higher on that priority list. But ultimately, if you're using the monster a lot, that's 20% damage on a skill that you're using basically 25% of the time. So it's a big difference that adds up throughout the course of a fight. Okay, so now we're going to do the Ethna next. Let's take a look at her skills. Hey, come on. Okay, now the Ethna skill 1 actually doesn't matter at all because the multiplier is crap and continuous damage doesn't matter. So you can get away with nothing on the Ethna skill 1 if it goes well. In the long run I would, but I would put Ethna below Annabelle. Just because Annabelle's skill 1 actually I think has a slightly better multiplier even than Ethna's. Okay. But if nothing else, you use Annabelle's skill 1 a lot more because it's what turn cycles her, and you don't always have to... It's kind of the same thing. I think with all the occult girls, you wind up not using the skill 2 quite as often, and you use their skill 1 a lot more. That's the other thing. With Ethna, you'll use the skill 2 pretty much every time it's up. Okay, so we need at least 5 more. Annabelle's best build is Violent, and then the offset depends, honestly. Like, I use Annabelle to counter Commune, Odin, Bastet, so I don't want her in Will Runes because I don't want the Odin to steal the immunity. I actually use her with Triana. So if you're using her to counter an Odin, then you don't want the Will Runes. Otherwise, you do. So you can go speed, attack, HP. You can also do, like, attack, HP, resistance, and get the speed in subs. She's a very flexible monster because she awakens into resistance. She does need a lot of stats. She's crazy stat hungry. She needs HP, she needs attack, she needs speed, she needs resistance, she needs accuracy. So a lot of times I wouldn't rune her on the with that much crit rate and subs just because she needs so many other stats. The resistance slot 6, if you have like just a super juicy slot 6 resistance, then this is a good place to use it. You get all that efficiency on her, and then you can do, you know, you get the accuracy, the speed, and all the other stuff through subs. Alright, so the Ethna here, we need 3 more at a minimum. It looks like she is going to wind up with a max skilled 1. Oh, score! Never mind. That was wound, not capture. My bad. My bad. Okay, so you got 2 devils left. Alright, well, you have 2 devils left, but you've got fully skilled Ciara, Ethna, and Annabelle, and you finish the Belinus. That's a pretty nice run right there. Bro, huge congratulations, man. You've got Ciara rocking. The Fire Bison is probably your next one that I would go with. Now, we're doing reapps also, right? Yeah, 200 reapps. I think we can do some reapps. Okay. So we're going to pull up your account in the optimizer, and we're going to see how many targets you have. I know you said you might not have a lot of targets. Can you show S? Jeremy? Hey, Jeremy, by the way, how you doing? I'm not sure what you meant by that. Can you shoss F? I think you're having some problems with the keyboard, Jeremy. Show Fire Slayer's third skill animation. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I can do that, I think. No, you would have to do that through transmog, right? And he doesn't have a transmog option. No. I don't know how you would do that. Unless I'd have to, like, take him into a battle, but he's unruined and everything. Unruined, unleveled, and all that. Aaron, you do have BJR5, right? I'd have to put runes on him, though, guys. He'd get outsped in the scenario. I'd still have to put runes on him, and then that means Aaron has to spend mana to take them off. Okay, so if you have BJR5, we're not going to look at... I mean, I guess he might just survive. So Zaya, Come To Us made a change requiring HTTPS. If you follow the steps in the link of the video I just put in the... If you follow the steps in the link of the video I just put in chat, that will help you get your JSON file. Alright, so we're going to do this a little different because your runes are mostly ungrinded. This is an option I haven't really showed on stream before, but we're going to look at base efficiency instead of current efficiency. Oh, that's true. Normal won't. By the way, here's his towers, guys. You asked to see his towers, so they are... mostly maxed. Okay, we can run them into scenario in just a moment. Okay, show stats. This is what we want. Show grind values. Include grind values in rune efficiency formula. So we're going to uncheck this. And then when we come over here, what we're actually looking at is how well the rune rolled. It's completely disregarding the... the efficiency, the grinds and the gems. So this gives us an idea of how well the rune itself rolled. So now we can take a look. This Despair 2 is the worst rolled rune you have. And it's on a June. Oh, it's on a June, not a Juno. Okay. Hey, Adwade, how you doing? Shout out to India. If we just want to see the animation, actually, it's probably okay just to actually, we can just, what am I talking about? We can just go to Garen Forest. Here we go. This will work. Christian, we just finished the summons. This is, we got the Fire Bison and the Ciara from summons. So here you go, guys. This is the animation. That was not crit, though. Alright, crit. There it is. There is the animation. And a new best time on the normal scenario, and your level 2. It's a win all around. Okay, guys. Yeah, the Bisons have some crazy animations. In Arena 2, it looks like he's actually going through your body. Alright, so you've got 200 reapps, and we've only got 29 targets, even expanding to Swift and Despair. So I am feeling like it's probably worth, because you've got so many new monsters to Rune also, I think it's worth going out to Despair. Normally I wouldn't, but when you have 200 reaps, I feel like it's worthwhile. However, that's HP. My bad. That is HP, not speed, and we're clearly not doing a Despair slot 2 HP, so never mind. We're going to take that off the list. This is defense flat, so let's... Yeah. Okay, so that's not a target. This is slot 6 defense percent. I don't really want to do that one. And you're using it on Bulldozer, so that's okay. Will 4 attack percent. We're not going to do that one. Vio 6 accuracy, but did this roll... Let's see. HP, speed, crit rate. This is actually not a terrible rune, but it is a pretty good target. It is a pretty good target. Actually, I think that one's worth doing. Especially with, yeah, if this rolled into like a monster, you could actually use it on Ciara. Was that how we started on yours, Hotshot? And then we started rolling 20 speed every single rune? So can we do 20 speed right here? Ooh, nope, we cannot. Nice start. Bad finish. Hotshot is blessing the reaps. Bro, you're about to get a 37 speed rune right here. When Hotshot blesses reaps, well, they're normally better than that. Oh, come on. It's still got... Is it better? Yeah, because you could gem speed in over the resistance, and then this is better. Honestly, for Aaron, I want quad grindable more than quad speed. And it just keeps giving us all these flats. That doesn't synergize. This synergizes better. Was that 5? That was 5. Okay, we can come back to that one. Let's see. We've got a Will 3. That one's not terrible. We've got a Swift 4 HP. That's a really good target. Okay. That's actually a really good target. So we're going to go to this one. We can go back to that one later if we need. Back. Yeah. Well, that's much more synergized. Yeah, that's fair, Sadize a lot. Yeah, they went pretty good on your account too. Oh, 32. Yeah, that's more synergized still. That's more synergized. We have like literally, I think the highest roll we've gotten was 4 speed so far. 5 speed. It's a new record, guys. It is a new highest roll. 5 speed right there. All right, we got 2 more tries on this one. We're starting off kind of slow. But all it takes is 1 roll. Okay. If this was violent, this would be amazing. As a Swift rune, it's not amazing, but it is really pretty efficient. Definitely a huge upgrade from where it was. Oh, we do have some grinds too. Nice. We do have some grinds. Bro, you've done a good job doing your R5. You got lots of gems and grinds. Yeah, that was a pleasant surprise. I didn't know that you were going to have so many gems and grinds. This is a pretty nice looking rune right here. Yeah, I mean, that's, you know, it's not the fastest rune ever, but that's a pretty nice looking rune. And then if you really want to, you can gem the resistance, even though there's a roll in the resistance. So Sadize, we don't have that many Vio targets. We're probably going to have only about 10 or 15 targets total. But yeah, just so you know, if you wanted to change this out to accuracy, it looks like you don't have an accuracy one, but if you wanted to change this out to accuracy, if you use the legend accuracy, you could change the 10 resistance to 10 accuracy. So if you're not running like resistance builds on your Swift monsters, that might work. But yeah, that's pretty solid, man. And you still have a little room. Like this could still be regrinded. I'm not going to use it because you need to grind so many runes. But down the road, you could actually gem this into higher attack, or you could gem this into res and just grind this into higher attack. Either way. Yeah, we're not using his 200 reaps. We're probably, I would imagine, hopefully we're going to use less than 50. That was a pretty solid outcome on that rune, though. Now let's turn this one back into let's turn this into a solid rune. Oh, come on! That was dirty, man. That was dirty. Actually, it's... No, this is better. What am I talking about? This is better. What's up, noob? How you doing, man? This rune does not want to pop. Okay, Crystal says good rune coming next. Crystal says good rune coming next. So this is it right here. This is the time. Uh-oh. Man. Alright, we're going to take a break on this rune. Let's see if we have another target over here. So we got a Vio 1. No, that's got 15 speed, actually. God, that's got 15 speed and nothing, though. Like, that rune's going to be really hard to use. I guess you gem... I don't know. I don't even know what you do with this rune. It doesn't... Yeah, but I think we still leave it alone, because you don't have that many fast runes. So we'd be speed chasing if we grind it. Or if we re-app it. I think we're going to leave that one alone. So we come back here to unlocked. Alright, Swift slot 4 attack. We are not re-apping that. So let's take that off the list. Okay, we've got this Will 3. This is actually... This is a good PB... This is a good offensive rune. But it's really, really low rolls. Actually, yeah, let's do this Will 3, because it's really low rolls and it's not grindable. So even though the stats kind of synergize, it's not crazy fast. And it just doesn't do... it just doesn't do enough. Like, it's just not good enough. Asian Noodle Man, whoa. Asian Noodle Man, thank you very much for that, man. I really appreciate it. So let's see, we gain 4 speed, we lose all the offense. So Lightning Dragon, that's the Summoner's War Optimizer I'm using. I'll put a link in there that shows you how to install it. Hey, Crystal, congrats on the 21 speed rune. I think we gotta stay on this side. This synergizes... Well, it's a slot 3, though. Yeah, but this still synergizes better. We stay on this side. 16 speed is nice, but it wasn't enough. Triple roll HP, guys. Triple roll HP. This, believe it or not, I actually think this is a better rune. Because you gem in the speed. Well, no, I mean, the 12 speed matters more, but I don't know. That right side is pretty nice. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh! Well, it's the same rune, but better. You'd have to gem in the speed. So you gem the speed in over the defense, and it becomes the same rune, but better. Okay, Aaron says he'll take that, so... Yeah, so for me personally, I don't know. It depends on... At Aaron's stage of the game, I would take this. On my account, this would not be useful, but I think for Aaron, this would be useful. We'll probably leave it alone. See, the problem is, guys, it's a will rune, so it's not the greatest... It's nice to have a few runes like that, but it's going to be tough to use as a will rune. Because will runes usually expect you to get hit. So Asian Noodle, I do a couple of community help streams, or I try and do a couple. I usually probably wind up doing 1 community help stream a month, sometimes 2. In our Discord server, I have a full stream schedule posted, and during the community helps, We do drawings based on the points that you get on stream. So unfortunately, I can't help everybody who asks, but we do a drawing and I do the best I can with that. So you can check the stream schedule in Discord. Okay, guys, I am going to take a quick restroom break. So let me go put up some Trikaroo so we have something on screen. I'm going to take a quick restroom break and then we'll return to the reapps. So I will be back in just a moment, guys. And we are back. Okay, let's see what our next target is. So this Drain Will 3. That's actually a pretty good rune because you can gem the flat HP out. That's actually a pretty good rune. We're not going to touch that one. Crystal, you get a 30% chance to win 2.5 times your points. So it's just a straight gamble. You're just gambling points, basically. Okay, this Surrey Despair rune is pretty good with the 21 crit rate. We're going to leave that alone. The slot 1 here with 16 crit rate is also a pretty decent rune. You just gem in the defense percent. We're going to leave that one alone as well. So we'll come over here to unlocked again. So we're down to 17 targets. This Vio 3 with 20 speed. That's actually also a really good rune. We're going to leave that one alone. This rune does not synergize, unfortunately. So the Bell is slot 6 HP. I think that's our next target. That is Vio. So this rune, the problem here is the 19 resistance is actually really good, but you generally need speed with resistance. Monsters that need a resistance build also need speed. So it just doesn't synergize that well. Quad roll! Actually, it's a triple roll. It's a triple roll. Okay, that is a little bit better. It's a decent bruiser rune. The rolls are super low, but it is more synergized. As a bruiser rune, that works better. You could gem in either defense or speed. Still like the left side more. The right side has a little bit higher rolls, but the left side is better. Uh-oh, come on. What is up with these? But I'll tell you what, this is not a bad rune, bro. Yeah, that's a low triple roll on the flat. That is a low triple roll on the flat. But for an HP rune, this is actually not terrible. Because you gem in the defense and it's quad grindable. And HP runes with lots of flat HP actually can be kind of nice. I do like this side more. I don't know if I want to finish there. That was 3 or 4. I think, well, we have at least one more try on this one. Either way. So Crystal, you can challenge once you're a stream regular, because the challenges generate a lot of spam in chat, so that's limited to people who have spent 50 hours on stream. Alright, let's take a look here. I do think that's a better rune. necessarily love that as a final product, but it's not bad. Okay, this right here, let's see. So this one you would actually... This one you gem in the speed. It's a decent support rune. It's fairly efficient. This one is garbage. Yeah, this one is terrible. Okay, so we got a Vile 1 on Shaman. That's going to be our next target. There's a fair number, Jason. It's not a tremendous amount, but it's a fair number. I wonder, actually, let me see. If we sort by hours... Oh, wow. Okay. It doesn't actually let me count, but it looks like maybe 30 or 40. And then there's a bunch that are in the high 40-hour range that are close. Okay, let's just sort by crit damage. That'll be easier to find. There it is. Okay. So here's our next target. We might go back to those two slot 6s. Ooh. I keep that. I just keep that. Gem the speed over the crit damage, and that's really thick. Yeah, that's nice, because the resistance synergizes well with these. This is... I wonder if you have any speed gems. You got a couple. Let's do this. If it low rolls, I'll just leave it there as a marker for you, because eventually you'll want to put a hero here. Never mind. There you go. Yeah, that's perfect, man. That is perfect. That's a really nice rune for bruisers, Trianas, supports, any kind of tank. That's a really nice rune. Kind of need the hero on this. You want to get that 10 speed at least. Come on, 10. Okay. Even so, that's pretty nice. You're going to want to take that off your Shaman, though. It no longer makes any sense on Shaman. That probably could go onto your Fran. Yeah, your Fran actually has no speed right now, so that could go onto Fran. That could go onto... it can go on a lot of people. It's a really nice rune. Okay, so that's a one and done. Go ahead and lock that one out. Yeah, exactly, Jason. It's about the double digits. It's the aesthetics more than the one speed, honestly. How do you get those rune things that you're adding to the number? Okay, so Lightning Dragon, you're talking about gems and grinds. So you get those by running Raid, which is actually the single most important part of the game. Auto quality for videos, there should be a little settings cog. If you put your mouse cursor over the actual video, there should be a little settings cog in the bottom right-hand corner. It's somewhere around there. Andrew, how you doing, man? What's going on? Okay, so we are, let's see, Rakuni 4, that's a defense rune, actually. I don't want to do a slot 4 defense. And it's not like it's a terrible rune. Ooh, you guys got to see this one. 34 accuracy. That's a keep, man. That's a keep. It's too unique. Now this one, actually the tattoo rune is pretty. It's not bad. You gem the speed onto that, and it's a pretty good rune. So we're gonna leave that one alone. What's up, Shred Focus? How you doing, man? Asian Noodle, I probably would never do a beginner's grind. So obviously, like, the people who do that, most of them do YouTube as a full-time living. YouTube does not pay my bills. So, it's hard for me to find the time for something like that, unfortunately. Carlos, that'll pop out eventually somewhere. It'll land on a galleon or just some super accuracy-hungry monster. No, Jason, you actually have to give me double points because I'll assume that you screwed it up. Okay, this rune is kind of garbage and a half. So the Jackie slot 3, this is total garbage. That's this one right here. So let's hit this one. Jackson, we finished the summons already, actually. Nice, Shred. Nice. Crystal Boss is just a mini game that you can play. You put in 200 points and you can win up to a portion of... Wow, this is Mineral. Damn, that's bad. Yeah, Boss is just a way that you can put 200 points in and you get a chance to win a portion of up to 15,000. There we go. Because we have almost no targets, Jason. We have almost no targets. Okay, I would put HP percent here, but I'd use a blue HP percent. It's a usable rune now. Definitely not an amazing rune. So I would just put a blue HP percent over here when you get it. Yeah, alright, you win. I'd have taken the +3, but we'll need the +4. Hey guys, Papa Panda says we've got quite a few new names in chat right now, so he wants to say welcome everybody. And then as a reminder, we've got a Discord server. We also run a guild family. We have 4 guilds. The G3 guild currently has a waiting list, but we do have spaces in our G2 and then a high G1 guild and then a low G1 high C3 guild. So if anybody is interested in the in joining the guild family, you can message us in Discord. Also, just a reminder, guys, we do have the Immemorial Pack giveaway. Tomorrow's stream, I'll be giving away $150 worth of Immemorial Packs. So you'll definitely want to try and catch that one. We'll be doing a huge summoning session tomorrow, too. It's like 70 or 80 LD scrolls plus a bunch of, you know, all the other scrolls that come with it. Jason, Sky's actually not in the G3 guild. The Unruined Hathor defeating the enemy combatants. Yeah, guys, you'll never beat the Unruined Hathor. You'll never beat the Unruined Hathor. Oh, I didn't have my swap up, so you didn't know what I'm looking at here. Okay, so we're going to take that off the list. Go locked, unlocked. Whoops. Yeah, unlocked. Okay, so we're down to just 11 runes here. This Swift 2, let's see, that's a Swift 2 HP, so we're not going to do Swift 2 HP. So we lock that. Down to 10 targets. Let's see here. Okay, let's go back to that Bio 6 accuracy. I still feel like that rune could just be amazing if we could just get a decent reapp off it. This is the one that's been the most stubborn. It's the one that really hasn't wanted to pop. Okay. That's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. At least we have all rolls into stats we would keep. You're not gemming off a stat. Oh, come on. Man. You know what, guys? Actually, in Papa Panda, as he mentioned, so Crystal says only 170 points, and Papa Panda says we got a lot of new faces. So here's the deal, guys. We have 101 likes on stream. Let's give everybody 303 points as a thank you for smashing that like button. Yeah, I think we're going to do 2 more, and if we don't hit in the next 2, then we're done with this rune. Oh. What's that? 2 rolls in there. Actually, that's not bad. That's not bad. You got 1 roll there, 2 rolls there. You know what? But it's an accuracy rune. It just doesn't... Like, unless you have Pontos, it doesn't fit that well. I think I still like this side more. Problem with this side is it doesn't... You know what? This is... We're going to keep the left side, and I think we're done. Are we done? Well, I said 2 more, so... Alright, last reapp. This is our last try. But this is not like the... Okay, yeah. This rune has defeated us, but it is usable now. It went from total garbage to something kind of decent. So we'll put some speed onto it. Honestly, this can go on your Ciara, but not with 3 speed, so... but this actually can go on... or 4 speed, but whatever. This can go on your Ciara because it's got all stats that she needs. It covers all her accuracy. It's got crit rate, HP, speed. This really can go on that new Ciara. And if it is, then you're going to want to put probably... not the legend because it's too slow. So yeah, you want the hero grinds here. 7? Okay, we'll take that. And then we'll do a hero here. Hey, there's the 7. Okay. And then we'll do that there. Yeah, this is honestly, it's a pretty good rune for your Ciara. It'll work. You're going to have to make up the speed somewhere, but that's fine. I mean, when you put it, you know, you start right here, and bam, you got 64 accuracy, it's got HP, it's got crit rate, it's got all the stats she needs except speed. So that will work. And we're done with that rune. I would have liked to have seen it either faster or quad grindable, one or the other, but at least it works for your brand new monster, so that's a win. Okay, I think we're going to go back to the Bella 6 now. We'll see. Oh, no, that was Vio? Was that Vio? Yeah, it was Vio. Okay. This side is better. If that was defense, like if this was reversed, that would be amazing. Broke your chair standing on it. It's still better. Do I have any upcoming tutorial vids? Yeah, so AJZero, I've been planning to do a swap series for a while. I was working like 15 to 18 hour days through February and I fell behind. And then I've been streaming a bit, but I am planning to do a 7-video series on swap tutorials. I am planning an artifact video. I've got some more monster videos planned. I've actually done the prep work on a lot of these videos. It's finding the time to edit that's been challenging. I was actually looking around last night. I want to see if I could just hire an editor, but the ad revenue on the videos doesn't, even if I gave the editor all the ad revenue on the videos, it doesn't pay them enough. So, but yeah, I do have a bunch of stuff in the works. Bo, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, it's hard for me to do that for all the requests, so I just do those on community help streams. All right, come on, man. It's time. Ooh, come on. Speed, speed. Yeah, Aaron, the re-ups have not gone great. They haven't gone, honestly, like... We get some amazing re-app sessions on stream, but your re-app session right now, I would call it like an average re-app session. We've improved like 4 or 5 runes. We haven't gotten anything amazing, but to me, this has been like an average re-app session. Like, I wouldn't hate this session if it happened on my account. Dude, rip on the end, man. This was really good. The 10 speed, 20 accuracy was really good. I think we still take this and finish with it, though. For me personally, I just put defense % here. I would actually do this. So I'll leave that up to you, Aaron, but for me, I think this is a functional rune. Drop the defense % in, and you just grind the flat defense onto it, and it still fits pretty well with a lot of monsters. It synergizes well. But I'll leave that up to you before I use your gem, because these are hard to come by. So Lightning Dragon, let's say you did put the defense % over the normal defense. So this right here, 28 defense, like the average monster, the average support monster will have, let's say 600 defense, right? So if I grind this right here, you're going to figure this is now 52 flat defense. That's about 9% defense. So for a support type monster that doesn't do damage and doesn't have attack percent on the rune, I'm choosing to have 9% defense over 5% crit rate. This gives me a higher percentage of a stat that's going to be more useful for that monster. So even though it's flat, a lot of people just automatically think flat is the worst. But once you grind it, it's not terrible. 52 defense, like I said, 52 defense. And think about if you're putting this on a Perna, right? Because there are some people who will build Perna slot 6, probably not with 20 accuracy, but just as an example, or let's say Fran. Let's say this goes on a Fran. Fran has 461 base defense. I think it's 461. So one of the hardest things to do for Fran is to get her defense. So flat defense has a higher benefit for a monster like Fran than it would for like a Tyrannus, let's say. In this case, this is about 11-12% defense on a Fran. So now when we do this right here, we put this over this, right? Now this rune is giving us a lot of defense for our Fran. Like this is, you know, you get 11 or 12% off the flat, you get 17 right here. This is almost 30% defense on your Fran. So it just depends on where you're using it, basically. But this is, and Fran does need a little bit of accuracy, so this is actually, even though it's not super fast, this is actually a pretty nice Fran rune. Does work, it works for a lot of monsters too, but Fran was just a great, easy example here. Conversely, it's not as good for Jean, for example, because Jean has a really high base defense. So you don't necessarily want to use it on a Jean, but you want to use it on a monster with a low base defense, and then it's a nice rune. Alright, so we're going to come back over here to see if we have any targets left at all. Hey, ASO, I appreciate you helping out on Discord, man. Thank you very much, and have a good night, man. Okay, this rune on Lulu. Actually, this is another pretty decent target. This one's a will rune, and I'm cool with doing this rune on Lulu. Where is your Lulu? Will 6, HP percent. Oh, it's an unawakened Lulu. That's why it messed me up. Okay. Or an un-2-aid Lulu. Yeah. That's actually, you know what, that's a decent bruiser rune as it is. The crit damage roll is low, but these are max rolls. I changed my mind. This is a really good bruiser rune. You just gem the speed into this, and this is the only thing, it sucks because the resistance doesn't synergize. If this was accuracy, then this would be a great rune for like a vigor or something, but still good enough. I don't think it's probably worth reapps. You'd put that on an Odin? Actually, you know what? It's not the worst thing in the world to put on Odin. I'd rather put if I'm not using attack, I'd rather use resistance, but it would work on Odin. What's up, Perk? How you doing, man? Alright, let's see here. So then there were 7. This Will 1... I actually like this rune as a support rune. You just, again, you're kind of wasting the crit damage innate, but it's a pretty efficient support rune. You gem in the speed, and it's like 105, 110%, so it's not really worth the re-up. This Eintau slot 1 is just a really nice offensive slot 1, so we're not going to mess with that. Let's see, the Bella slot 3. We're getting into some really... Okay, this one's actually 87... with 14 accuracy. Again, this is just a really good support rune. You gem in the speed and it's triple grindable. And that one does kind of synergize, so we're going to leave that alone. This rune is a 29% HP base on a defense. So once again, it's slow, but it's a really nicely synergized rune. This rune does not synergize. So I think... can I re-rune your account and do all of your content, Perk? So Perk... I am in the process of having a website developed that will list all of the pricing for that. And Perk, I know how amazing your account is, so you can quadruple the pricing. Dude, that would be like 60 hours of work at least. On your account, that would seriously be like probably 60 hours of work. That's who this guy is. I didn't even recognize the name. So it's the Fire Taoist. 16 HP, 16 res. Yeah, this is our next target. This is really nice. Max accuracy innate is my favorite thing to re-app, because accuracy works on everybody. It works for supports. It works for offensive monsters. It's just an amazing rune to re-app. I don't love re-apping slot 5s. Slot 5s are harder to re-app, but the max accuracy innate is awesome. Perk calling for the 30 speed, getting greedy. So guys, this happened off stream. Ooh. Alright, that's definitely better. The lack of speed is unfortunate. And the rolls are kind of low, but it's definitely better. I mean, you gem the speed and it's quad grindable, so it's definitely a step up. So just to tell you guys a quick story, I was off a stream. I was building a dungeon team for somebody. And we had to re-app a rune in order to get the stats. And so we're re-apping this Rage slot 5, which is what we needed to get the stats. And it comes up 28 speed, quad grindable max rolls. It was the single best rune I think I've ever seen. And we were trying to re-app it to get defense for an Ikaru. 28 speed, but it's a slot 5 rage rune. Keep in mind, guys, it's a slot 5 rage rune, so at no synergy, but just it's a broken set attack bar booster rune. It's going to be 33 speed, quad grindable. It's maybe the best rune I've ever seen. And that popped up on a re-app 2 days ago. 28 speed, quad grindable. I should have screenshot the rune, honestly. It's so disgusting. Man, if this wasn't Will... If this wasn't a Will rune, I mean, the only thing you can really use this on is a Bale. It's an amazing Bale rune, or maybe a Rage Lucian. This would actually work really well for your Rage Lucian also, because you gem in the attack over the resistance. We had to find a different rune to re-app, Jason. We did manage to make the Ikaru. It was one of the longer team builds I've done, but we made the Ikaru. So what is this? This is 3 rolls here. So we're missing 6 crit damage, but that's normal. This is, so it's basically 5.5 a roll, which is a little above average. 10 crit rate. Yeah, I mean, I think you kind of keep this, and this will make a really nice arena Lucian for you. But you don't have Leo, right? Because if you don't have Leo, then it's going to be harder to make that kind of Lucian. What's up, Ben? How you doing? Yeah, he has BJ5 already, noob. If he didn't, I would just keep it. I mean, the only 2 places you can really use this... Yeah. I'm going to keep it because it's kind of unique, but I'm going to re-app it a little bit more and see if we can get something that will fit your account better. Like that. There you go. That fits your account better. Now we're done. Oh, no attack gem, man. No attack gem. So it does kind of suck. You've got 2 rolls into the resistance, but it doesn't matter. It's still an amazing rune. Yeah, so this you're going to gem attack percentage in. You're just going to have it with no speed. That's fine. Once you get the attack percentage, you put it in, and you just, obviously grind the attack. And we'll grind the defense now. No, it's triple crit, 3 into crit rate. Well, I guess it could be quad crit rate, or it could be 1 into resistance and 3 into crit rate. Either way. But, I mean, you're going to be super synergized with the attack and the accuracy. It's a really good rune. It's definitely a finished product now. Alright, this rune does not synergize. The Vio 3 on Spectra. But let me ask you, are you using Spectra anywhere? So the thing with this rune right here is obviously there's no speed, and the only... I'm sorry, there's... wait. No, this rune is not... I'm sorry, I read this wrong in the optimizer. My bad, this rune is fine. Hey, Papa Panda, thanks for hanging out on stream, man. Have a good night. Yeah, that rune is fine. I read that wrong. Because it's an 8 HP. So yeah. Okay, and then this Swift 3 and 20 crit damage, but no 5 speed. Okay, I think that's it, Aaron. I think that's it for our reapp targets. We're going to take a look and just see if you have any non-innate violent or will. I'm not going to do any other sets than that. Let's just see if you have some really bad violent or will not innate. Like, let's see, the Velis slot 1, that one's not very good, because you'd have to gem the crit damage over. It's not bad, though. It's not bad. It's probably not worth a blind re-up on that one. Now, this rune right here, this is not synergized. This Vio 4 crit rate, actually, that's a pretty good target, because it's a crit rate rune, too. And I think the crit rate runes will benefit you a little bit. Again, this is another one that could actually go on your Ciara if it reapped well. You'd have, like, your 2 main runes for the Ciara. The accuracy and the crit rate would be built. Plus 21k HP, plus 1200 attack, 132 speed, 600 defense, 47 crit, 48 accuracy. That sounds pretty solid, man. My Ciara is pretty similar stats. I've got a little bit more on the accuracy and crit, but basically the same build as my RTA Ciara. What's up, Troy? How you doing? What's up, Holmesy? Hey, Asian Noodle, have a good night, man. Don't forget, guys, $150 giveaway tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that stream. All right, well, it's not a Ciara rune, but I think it's a keep. It's not worth a legend. Probably I would put this here. This is more like a Vigor rune. Put the HP on here, and this is actually a pretty nice Vigor rune. Yeah. Especially for it being one and done, and for not having innate. Oh! I already did it before that popped up, Aaron. Sorry, bro. But this is a solid Vigor rune, man. It's well synergized, and with no innate, it's, yeah. Nice, Xerex. I'm glad I'm not there to watch it. Yeah, I mean, look at the rune as a finished product. You've got accuracy, you've got speed, and you've got a crap ton of HP. The speed is a little bit regrindable, but yeah, this is really nicely synergized for a Vigor. It also would work on a Vertihile, by the way. Like Vio Revenge Vertihile, and in RTA, not in the main game, but in RTA, it's a nice Vertihile rune. Okay, this Chilling slot 2 is garbage. Let's boost this one up a little bit. Do I invest more in an account with Annabelle, Fire Twins, crit rate, attack, crit damage? Okay, that's much better. Do I invest more in an account with Annabelle, Fire Twins, Talia, Tomo, Sekhmet, and Helena, or an account with Ritesh, Laika, Jamire, and Tyrannus? So Kevin, honestly, I would do the first account because Tyrannus in particular is an endgame monster. He's ridiculously stat hungry, so you'd be a really long way away from benefiting from him. And then Jamire is a really great monster, but he needs a lot of other monsters to synergize with. Where that first one, having the twins and having the Annabelle would be a lot better for earlier game progression. So I should not use a Vio Nemesis Vert in RTA. I wouldn't. Oh, damn, that's nice. Wow, that is nice. For a no innate, guys, keep in mind, this was a no innate rune. That is juicy. So, I am not going to run you... Well, it doesn't matter. You don't have a crit rate gem anyway. So, Aaron, your choice here is basically you can grind the flat attack or you can gem crit rate over this. It just kind of depends on which monster you land up on. It works both ways. But you can, yeah, you can either just grind this flat attack, or you can put it, yeah, it would work nicely as a Fran rune. So Blank, if you were to use this as a Fran rune, for example, because this is a great Fran rune, then you would grind the flat attack instead of putting crit rate on there. Or you could gem in accuracy also, but I would grind the flat attack. Yeah, so Kevin, you'll pull other monsters over time. But this game, the most important part of this game ultimately is your runes and your progression. So I think that first account is going to be able to give you a lot more progression. So the Fire Twins, for example, are great for progressing further in TOA. Having the Twins plus Talia is going to be great for your Necro teams. It's just a better overall team for earlier game. Or even early mid-game. Yeah, Perk, exactly. That was a really nice... For a freaking blind re-app with no innate, that was really nice. Perk, man, your runes suck, bro. You've got to do better. You've got to do better with your farming. You're only like probably the third fastest player in the game. Okay, this one is on Vero. Vio. It's a Vio on Vero. We're looking for a Vio on Vero, guys. Here we go. Vio on Vero. Control comp with Ganny Verd. Dude, what is that? That's atrocious. Control comp with Ganny Varad Oki. Oh, nice. Nice, Holmesy, man. That's fun. Oh, that's still nice. That is still really, really nice. That is, yeah, that's a win. You got an attack percent gem left, or do we use them all? Got one. Perfect. HP rune, yeah. So for the HP rune, we keep the res. Ooh, dude, that is beautiful. That is seriously... I'm almost tempted... Well, not for the attack, but for the defense, I'd be tempted to use a legend one here. At a speed... Yeah, I'm going to use the legend here. Because, I mean, to HP with, like, 36 defense is... Oh, come on! Oh, man... Yeah, so you want at least 85 crit rate, Aaron. I mean, if you run a crit rate CR, you don't have to. CR is one of the most versatile monsters in the game. You can run her in a lot of different builds. But if you're using it for turn cycling, then you want 85 crit rate. Yeah, so the grinds on this rune sucked, but the gem actually went pretty well. And the re-app is just disgusting, man. I mean, this is so good. This is so good. This is like, I love this rune. what was that, Perk? What just happened, bro? Oh, RTA. That's gotta be that's an RTA. That's an RTA reaction right there. Never mind. Okay, so the Fran attack 6. This is actually pretty bad also. It's not as bad. We're getting into runes that are a little bit better, but it's still improvable. We can hit this one a couple of times. Yeah, I've been on a really bad run with my legend grinds lately too. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh! That one had potential, man. It's actually still better, right? No, this side's better. Yeah, Perk, I agree 100%. It should not be below a max hero grind, honestly. Oh! Yeah, like a legend should be 7 to 10. It should not be below a max hero. What's up, Shmoo? The star of tomorrow. Oh, come on, come on! Guys, you see single roll, and that means you have a chance for a quad roll. But what's up, Shmoo? Shmoo, do you want to tell people how many reapps do we reapps? I'm sorry, how many summons do we actually have for tomorrow? What is tomorrow's count? All right, we might be done on this one. This is the last one. This is the last try on this rune, because it's not actually a terrible rune either. Okay, yeah, we're done with this rune. The time gate is real, guys, so we can find more targets, or if we can't, we can save the re-ups for another day, but I just found another target already. But yeah, the time gate is real. So this rune, this is actually an inventory rune with 636 flat HP. That would be this bad boy right here. That's already a little better. Little bit. When is FRR? So, oh, I like that rune. Nobody else on stream will. I know none of you guys like this rune, but I like this rune. This is nice. So you have to think what this is going to look like as a finished product, because this gets my legend. Well, we don't have legend, so this gets my hero speed grind, right? We got 12 speed, we got 1100 HP, we got 26 res, and we got another 16% HP. Bro, first of all, it's not blue, but if you look at, yeah, this is nice, man. This is, I like this rune, so I was given the keys to the car. This is nice. You got to think, guys, for like a Triana, for a Harmonia, for a Skogul, this rune is just gold. This rune is so hard to replace. I mean, look at that rune, man. That is beautiful. It's so hard to get high resistance rolls that also synergize. And obviously, we had a really low grind on the HP, and then the speed needs to be redone. But yeah, it's so hard to get a high resistance rune that synergizes. This is a freaking awesome rune. All right, Vio 4 attack percent we're not gonna do. Vio 5 on Shayna. This rune also does not synergize, but I do not do... I won't re-up Vio 5 without a Nate, because Vio 5 can get every substat, so it's nearly impossible to get a decent re-up. I mean, we've burned through so many re-ups to make a decent one. Yeah, Jason, that rune's a freaking monster. Alright, this one does not synergize. The Bellin is 2 speed. Yeah, that's perfectly said. Do 3 on the slot 5 perk? These aren't my re-ups though, man. These aren't my re-ups. Yeah, so Troy, they pushed back because of the cocky update. They they pushed back the crit rate fix 2 weeks, but we are going to get a month-long FRR when they fix the crit rate, I believe. We'll do 1 on the slot 5 perk because it is a really bad rune, but just 1. Because it's not my account and my re-ups, so I want to be like treat them responsibly. I think it was on Shayna. Yeah, it's on Shayna. But it is a bad rune, so we'll see if we can make it a little bit better. Alright, come on guys. For all the marbles, this is the single hardest rune to re-app in the game, guys. The single hardest rune to re-app in the game. One time only. One time only. It got better. I mean, it got better. It's still not good, but it got better. Or did it? So here you've got 25 plus 8, basically. Here you've got 17 plus 8. No, it didn't get better. Actually, it did not get better. Actually did not get better. So check supporter chat in Discord. We'll take a quick look here. Damn, Varmo. That's a nice rune too, man. I'll take that. Looks like, what? Well, was that hero though, or what was that? Alright, Perk. Well, I gave it one shot, man. I gave it one shot. We're going to leave that one alone because we've got other runes that we can do. We're going to take the slot 5s out now. The Bellin is slot 2. Was that... That is a Violent slot 2. Hey, BK. How you doing, man? One roll into... Maybe I looked at it too quick. Alright, well, you lose 3 crit damage. This is better than the 5 defense. And then you get free... Basically, it's free HP, right? So you're trading... Pretty much you're trading this resistance for attack percent or for crit rate. So if you trade the resistance for crit... So if you put 6 crit rate here, for example... You lose 3 crit damage, and you get the free HP. So yeah, this is better. Vrozar, I honestly, it's just too hard for me to find the time, man. So that's probably something, I don't see that as something I ever do, unless I just like sold my account and started over. Because I have thought of just like selling my account and starting over on like a Gianna account or something, but... as far as playing a second account, that will probably never happen. Yeah, Perk, this is Aaron's account. Gem speed over flat attack. That makes sense. Ooh, okay. Okay. Okay, this is nice. This is really nice. Do we have any HP gems left? Only the legend. Oh, no, we got hero. Perfect. Yeah, I like this. So that's 5, 6, 7 rolls. This, to me, actually justifies the legend because it's slot 2. Maybe not. No, we'll just do heroes. We'll just do heroes. It's right on the edge. On my account, this would get the legends. On my account, this would get the legends, but I farm more and have more resources, so on Aaron's account, it doesn't. Just to kind of... Maybe it does, man. Hitting the 7-7 right there? I think it does. This synergizes, bro. Yeah. This gets the legend, man. This is super efficient. Hitting that 7-7 just sold it on the legend. We're going to hit the 10, man. We're going to hit the 10. We're going to do it. We're going to hit the 7. Okay. Okay, but 7-7-7. I mean, that's a solid rune, guys. That's like 105, 107% efficiency rune right there. That's really nice. What's up, Saltus? How you doing, man? That's juicy. That is really juicy. Not for Belinus, though. That's going to have to move on to, like, your Jean now or something. Jackpot indeed, guys. All of you guys should be doing heist right now. That was a hint. Everybody should be heisting. You know what? If we have a mod here, let's give everybody on stream 77 points just for the fun of it. Not today, Saldus. I got I'm actually booked out through. I'm booking into May now for reapps. I appreciate it, man. But yeah, tomorrow's stream is going to be crazy long. Also, we're doing a $150 giveaway tomorrow, and then a huge summoning session. But I appreciate it, man. If you want to set something up for May, just message me in Discord. Okay, so this Will 2 we're not doing. That's actually a really good rune. We just did the Belinus one. 77, Jason. 77. I'm generous, but I'm not that generous. Okay, this Elpuria rune, this is actually pretty good. Yeah, you got speed, crit rate, HP, just gem in the defense. That's pretty good. Speed, accuracy, and crit damage with no crit rate. Okay, this one does not synergize, and also it has innate. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Okay. But yeah, this one does not synergize, so let's go ahead and take this rune. This is, it's in inventory with 244 HP flat. Probably not that one, so this one right here, 244 HP flat. Okay. How should you build Belinus now? So Aaron, if you can do speed, crit rate, accuracy, or speed, crit rate. See, I want to say speed, crit rate, attack, but he does need to like be able to survive. So, oh. Man, it looks so good for a second, but then you think about if you gem in the crit rate, the only thing grindable is that speed, so it's actually better over here. It's like the same thing, but this is better rolls. Look good for a second, though. Yeah, so you can go Vile Will or you can go Despair Will on the Belinus, and then you just want him to be able to survive a couple of hits. Get the crit rate and the accuracy up really good, really high. Okay, now this is a win. There we go. Now you're at a speed grind or speed gems, but you know, put in the speed right here, and this is super synergized. Obviously, it's just pure offense, but on the violence side, that's okay. So Xerix, you can just go with, I mean, like I said, they both work. Mine is on violent, but they do both work. Especially, it depends on where you're using him. So like in TOA, I like him more on Despair. In, yes, Salty, you can only use one gem per rune, but you can grind anything that is grindable. But yeah, for TOA, Belinus is going to be better on Despair. For PvP, he's probably a little better on Violent. You can, Jason, but it's limited to 30 minutes. So I don't know, like, if I don't have to plus 15 stuff, then we can do that on a community help. If I have to plus 15 stuff, then I would probably just put the builds in and leave it for you to plus 15. Yeah, Aaron, so your best TOA team is honestly going to be Sath and Rika plus Felleria. The Belinus still works amazingly well in that team. If you do Sath, Rika, Belinus, Felleria, then you want the Belinus on Despair and the Rika on Despair. But that team is freaking good. It flies through TOA. It just flies through TOA. Have a good night, Jason, man. Jason, by the way, message me in Discord if you just want me to run a couple of builds for you. Okay, that rune we're not doing because it's speed innate. This you just gem the res into probably, what's it, a crit damage rune? So you gem the res into HP. This is actually a nice rune. This one right here, you've already invested a little bit into it. It's not really a good rune, but it's not a bad rune. And since it's already gemmed and grinded, I'm going to leave it alone. This one right here is actually a good rune, so we're going to leave that alone. This one right here is a good rune. We'll leave that alone. This is a... This triple grindable, so this is a functional rune. It's not good, but it's good enough. This Belinus 4, 20 accuracy, 10 crit rate. It lacks attack percentage. So... this is a good example of a rune that is really high efficiency, but it doesn't fit together well. So the thing here is, on any crit damage rune, the three stats you really want are speed, attack percent, and crit rate. So you've got two of them, but you're missing that attack percent. Now for your Belinus, this does work really well. So I don't think I'm gonna re-app it because it does work for your Belinus, but it's not a well-fitting... like, the rune doesn't really fit together all that well. You almost have to gem attack percentage over the HP and give up a roll. So I'm talking myself into it, actually. Even though it fits well for Belinus, it's not good enough. But we're not going to do a lot. We're going to do 3 re-apps. We'll go to 135. Never mind, we're going to do 1 re-app and we're good. Okay, we're done. This is a lot nicer. Now you lack the crit rate, but you want to make up the crit rate on slot 2 anyway. You put attack percentage here, and this rune is off the freaking charts. This is just a stat stuffer, so now this is like amazing for Belinus because it's kind of what he needs. Or it's amazing for lots of monsters. It's a stat stuffer. The thing is, you're gonna have to have a high roll crit rate on your slots 2 and 6 to make up for it. But it's nice. We're good with that one. Oh, we actually can still grind this a little bit too, yeah, can't we? Yeah, we got the grinds. Okay, those grinds were crap, but anyway, yeah, so you're just gonna change this for attack percent when you can. It's quad grindable. It's a really nice rune. Okay, the Jamire 2. Oops, let me pull this up for you guys again. Okay, the Jamire 2 is really well synergized, so even though it's not super efficient, the synergy matters more, so we're going to leave that alone. This Leica 6, will 6 attack percent with 14 crit rate and speed, so that's a really nice rune. And then last but maybe least is the Raccoon Vio 6. That's got 23 attack in the subs, and this you can gem over into accuracy probably. So yeah, this is an okay rune. Okay, so that is it, bro. That was it. That was, unless we look at slot 5s. You do have a bunch of slot 5s, but I'd really rather just not burn your re-app since you are free to play. I mean, we still got a ton of re-apps left, but you have Trikaru, man. You're going to get more targets. As long as you're actively farming, you are going to get more targets. So I'd rather just hold on to what we have left. It wound up, in my opinion, it was a really solid session. Like, we didn't hit anything that was just like, oh my god, wow, but we upgraded a lot of runes. For the amount of re-apps we did, I feel like we raised your overall rune depth pretty nicely. But so that's it, bro. I think that's it. Once again, huge grats on huge grats on the Ciara, man. Huge grats on the Carnal. Huge grats on the Felleria. Bro, it was a solid session. You're very welcome, man. And guys, I think that's going to wrap up today's stream, actually. So, like I said, tomorrow's stream is going to be a really long stream. So, and we actually still 3.5 hours tonight. So that's going to wrap up tonight's stream, guys. One more time, tomorrow, 1:30 p.m. global server time. $150 in immemorial pack giveaways. So keep an eye out for tomorrow's stream. And other than that, guys, thank you for hanging out with me on stream. Appreciate you all. I hope you all have a good night. Aaron, once again, grats, and have a good night, bro.